All right, all right, all right. Great, awesome, and amazing morning. Great, awesome, and amazing morning. We are here on time, right, with a smile. I first want to thank every single one of you for showing up today. We have our system working. There's a little bit of a delay, so please, as you enter your comments, as you enter your hellos and where you're from in the comments. Give us a few seconds to see them. Give us a few seconds to recognize you and to celebrate that you are here. Um, for those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Latrice Lindsay, and I'm a health and wellness life coach. I'm here with my co-host, Coach Jasmine, who's a health and fitness life coach, and we decided that we are putting together this amazing, phenomenal 2 day wellness healing event. And, it's been so amazing for us in our careers, in our life, and God has been so phenomenal. And we just decided we had to give back. We had to give back to you. We had to give back to our community. And this is one of the ways that we chose to do that, closing out this quarter, right? Closing out this quarter. Yesterday, we had day one. It was filled with phenomenal speakers. We had Jamelia pass through, and she blessed us with her medicine, just really helping us to create a space um, for the ceremony and for to enter to invite spirit and our ancestors in the room as we start this 2 day journey. We had Juliet Crary, who is on her purpose driven life, who has created purpose from her health challenges, who have created purpose in her life. How many of you guys are looking for a purpose? How many of you guys are seeking purpose? You were able to get some gems from Juliet yesterday, and I am so appreciative of that. We were graced with the presence of Michelle and the two of us here yesterday as host and co-host as we just ran through the event. So we hope you had a phenomenal time. We're going to talk about the giveaways. We'll be giving away one of the gifts this morning before we start the event. So get excited. While I'm talking, you still have a little time to go get in the entries. Go do it. Go follow us. Follow Jasmine. Follow me. Go like, comment, and put your greatest takeaway. Make sure you write your affirmations, the homework assignment that is there. There has been so much value given to you yesterday, and we're looking forward to giving you the same amount of value or more today. Yesterday was about mindfulness and um, mental health. Today is about your health and your wellness and your well-being, right? And you've gotten tools that we hope that you can put away in your self-care kit that you can carry with you. You have developed skills just in yesterday, 1 day, and today we're going to give you some more skills. We are hoping that we are providing building and coping skills for you to navigate through your day to day, through your wellness walk, through your mental health challenges. We want to give you a holistic approach to this mental health walk because the prescriptions that they provide for you and that is out there, it doesn't do us any justice, guys. So the more holistic approach and methods that we can research and learn about, it's going to benefit us um all together. Okay. We also want to motivate you with strategies for your health, for your mental health and well-being for long term, not just short term, not just a short while, but for a long time. And we hope that you are getting that today. Yesterday, we asked, what are your intentions? What are you expecting to get out of yesterday's event? So today I am asking you, and I want you to engage and I want you to drop in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway of yesterday's event? What coping skills what message did you get that you were able to take away and take with you um, on yesterday's event? So I'm going to come out the way. I'm going to let Jasmine say a 1, 2 before we get into today's event. And again, I welcome each and every single one of you.
Hey, Stink. I'm Jazz Member, One Health and Fitness Coach. I hope y'all having an amazing, good Sunday. And I hope y'all don't mind me being a little bit comfortable, okay, with y'all. You know, we family, so I'm a little cold, okay. I like to have the window cracked, so I'm a little comfortable, okay. But I really hope you guys got some really good value on yesterday. Regardless of the things that we had to deal with in the beginning, I really hope you guys got to really feel the energy, in the room and just feel how everyone was able to share their story when it comes to mental health, and just the tools that was given, down to getting more connected to your spirit guides and your ancestors, and then having someone share their experience with going through health issues from doing so much for not mentally loving and cherishing themselves. And so, again, I really hope you guys were able to really get value from it. And then today being like the health, and today we are focusing more on health, which is really, I would say, kind of my thing, which I'm really, really excited about. Um, and one thing I really want us to really, really talk about. And I can't wait for Michelle to get on here, because Michelle comes with the heat when it comes to health, and just nutrition. So she's really going to be talking about a lot about how what we eat is so important, and what we digest affects our body more than what we may know, or even realize. So I really hope you guys are prepared for that. But before we get into that, that's why I want to talk about the emotional things that come with your health and fitness journey. Okay, because we see it as such a physical thing, as in looking good, as in going to the gym, going hard 5 days or 7 days out the week. And it's not really always about that. It's also emotional things that come with it, about one, loving your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you treat yourself? How do you treat your body? Like, how do you see yourself? You know, what, how important is it for you to love your body? You know what I'm saying? I know for me, with weight loss, I'm still trying to accept my body even after the fact of losing 75 pounds. So that's why it's important in the beginning to have that, instilled in you. Like, how do you love and treat your body now? Keep that, and even if you feel as though you're not ready to start your journey, have that as a reason why. Like I always say, do you want to get healthy or do you want to lose weight? Because you'll get two type of results that way. And I know, because I experienced that. I lost 20 pounds, but I gained back 40 because I was just so focused on losing weight. But when I say, you know what, I really want, yeah, I want to lose weight, but I really want long-term results. I really want to feel healthy. I was able to lose 75 pounds and be able to maintain it now for almost 4 years. So think about that. Also being understanding, being understanding with yourself, understanding that this is a journey, not a race, so it takes time. Transitioning from one thing to the next, being unhealthy to healthy, understanding that you may have bad days, understanding that things are going to happen in the midst of it, being patient with yourself, understanding that just because you started something, in January doesn't mean by March you're going to get the results that you want, because now we're in a fast-paced moving type of thing. We moving so fast, we see ourselves as phones, and then like our bodies are not phones; they have to function. So it's important that we understand that. So with that, understand, like, your journey is really, really equipped and just supposed to be sculpted for you personally. Like, you may be inspired by somebody else and their results and their body, but understand that you have your own personal journey when it comes to your weight loss or health and fitness. And like, healthy looks different for everybody. It's not gonna look the same for everybody. And that's something that you need to understand too when starting your journey and being in, and just wanting to be healthy. Like, it's gonna look different for everybody. So I really hope you guys take away from a lot that's going to be, given today. That's just a glimpse of it. But I really want you to think about, like, what does healthy look and feel for you? Like, healthy is not just a look. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not just how you look, but really just think about, okay, what does healthy look like for me? How do I want to feel? Like, what areas in my life do I want my life to improve when I decide to say, okay, I want to get healthy? You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about that. Think about, of course, okay, how your body, like how you want your body to look. Do you want toned down? Do you want to do this? Like, because everybody, you don't got to look like a bodybuilder just to work out every day. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's 11/11. Okay, new beginning. So understand this is your new beginning. This is your new start to a healthy, loving journey. Okay, so I hope you guys are ready to jumpstart. Like, spring starts tomorrow. Okay, so new beginnings, new things happening. So I really hope y'all ready to feel the love and just everything that's going to happen today. We are really truly excited to announce who's winning too today. Like, Latrice, are you ready to do that, or you won't wait? You won't wait?
I think I think the verdict is in. I think the verdict is in. I think we are, we could give them a little bit more time. I see Michelle here in the waiting room. She's about to come in. Um, there's so many things that we have in store for us. We again, how are you winning this? How are you winning this giveaway today, right? I mean, were you engaging in our live yesterday? Did you come back and watch the replay and make sure you were engaging? Did you go follow and subscribe to each of our websites and email list? Did you follow us on our social media? Did you even answer the question or did your assignment? These were the rules, guys. So if you did these things, you will be entered into the draw and the giveaway for today. And then we are going to announce the giveaway. How did you do it, Jasmine? Did we enter them into the wheel?
Not yet. Only
Okay.
got two. So yesterday, when we talked, right? We
Right.
had two people that we really was like, okay, I think we really got them really in. So I was hoping we could probably give away. I know who was gonna give away the coaching, the coaching prize too.
Yes.
So I hope that could probably be the first one since, because I want to, before I did the will, I want to give people more time today to see, because that 2 day stay in Jamaica is huge.
It's a
Okay,
big deal. It's a big deal.
it's a big deal. So I didn't want to just go off yesterday's. I want to give people a chance to be here today, interact with us, get the love today before we did that. So I'm trying to see who gonna come through today before we spin this wheel. But I was hoping we could probably give away the free, since we already know if we wanna give it to you. We got two people, but I wanted to give people some time. Because I only had one person subscribe to my website. What about you?
Well, I believe I had about two, and
Okay.
I see someone came in the feed yesterday and was going crazy with the notification. So I know that was one of the person that went in, and some of these people were already on my email list, so I'm good. But I know that you guys are going to have to be excited for this person who win. We have to learn how to celebrate each and every single one of them, because this is how we are able to celebrate ourselves and our different accomplishments and accolades, right? So I think now is the time that you wanna let me bring Michelle up,
Okay, cool.
and she's gonna help us with some slides that we have today. Listen, we coming all professional today.
Yes, bro. See,
Let's get Michelle up. We're
there
adding.
she is.
Is she? I think
Yeah,
I
she was just there. I
sorry,
was
Michelle.
trying to check the chat,
There
but
you go. I'm here.
hey, Michelle, happy Sunday.
Hello. How are you guys doing this morning?
Fine, how are
Awesome.
you?
I'm good. So we have some slides. it's already on there with the promotions and the giveaways that you guys should be able to see. So Treese, what you need to do is bring it up on your screen. It's already downloaded on there. And I could, yep, there you go. So let's get it on. So we know this one. We all have seen this. This is all the speakers that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. But we are 6 times 100. Because we're giving you we're giving you it this weekend. I really hope persons went back and look at the video, because we really truly believe that there is a sequence in things, and a vibe that's already here, that it's transforming us from yesterday into today. So you want to make sure that you go over the stream that we had last on yesterday between 11 and, you see, I told y'all would tell me 11 to 1. We end up 11 to about 3.
Listen.
No, it was almost 2. We ended around 2.
Yeah, it was like about 2:30 or something like that, but we did good.
No,
it
was very close to 2. We ended like 140 something.
All right, well, good. So it wasn't 11 to 1. We did well. We did really good. And the collaboration was really great, and we are grateful that everyone listened in and was engaging. We really want you guys to get this great. Whoever gets this, I'm really happy for you. This special voucher, it's something that I want to go. I want to go to Jamaica. I've never been to Jamaica. Okay, so y'all are lucky if you get to go to Jamaica. And when you do go there, you have a free stay. Come on, for 2 nights. Come on, people. Let's do this. This is a big thing. You just find your ticket, and it's cheap to go to Jamaica. It's really expensive for me to go home to Trinidad. It's cheap to go to Jamaica. So y'all can get there and get this free stay and enjoy this location. I really do hope we get everybody doing their homework. If you have time to finish it before that wheel is turned, okay? So you could get a chance to get this voucher, all right? We also have this wonderful $250 gift voucher. Listen, whoever won this, what is this voucher about, Miss Treese? Explain it to them. Coach Treese, what is this voucher about?
I apologize, everyone. So there's a delay on my end, so just bear with me. So this voucher is a $250 value, and it is for a one-on-one sit with an amazing career life coach that I got the privilege to network and to work with and develop great relationship with. That's one thing. When you come into this community, you are going to get connected to the network. We have so many qualified individuals and persons. If I don't have it, I know they got it. If we don't match, I know you will match with one of my networkers, right? And this is one of them, and she's phenomenal. She will help you with career coaching as you're transitioning through life, mindset, career, and life planning. She will get you all the way together with, goal setting as it relates to career transition, vision board creation as it relates to career transition. You may have any questions, you may have any concerns, you may have some dislikes, and trying to figure out where to go next in your next career, in your next transition. She will help you with that. So you get a 1 hour sit with her, a value of $250. I suggest that whoever wins this, okay, you take full advantage of this. Connect with her. She is absolutely in this group. Her name is Career Coach Kadeen. And once you win this, I know she will reach out to you as well, but you definitely want to reach out to her so that you can get your life in order. She's going to really help you to get to your next level. And again, if you don't have a career change, right, there's some things that you may want to do differently. That, you may feel burnout. She can help you with that. She can help you with avoiding and just creating a successful exit strategy in our career, in our jobs, or in our way of life, right? We want to make sure that we're leaving with a foundation, right? We're all here building our foundation and making it sturdy so that it can continue to overflow to our generations after us. And it starts with good counsel, and she's definitely one of them. So I'm
Yes.
excited. I'm excited for the person who is going to walk away with this gift, Bob.
Yeah. Yes. All right. All right. And well, Latrice just talked, but she's giving away stuff too. She is, you can secure your future, healing, building, growing, dominating. 50% off. Hello, that's a lot off, people. Okay. You want to get your one-on-one going with her. Um, it's not just about, oh, I want to lose weight. And this is for all of us. It's not just about, I just want to lose weight. We got to know you. And when I say know you, I mean know you inside and out so that you can get the benefit of all the things that we are sharing with you. All right. So you want to make sure that you plug in with Treese, check out her web page. And if you win this too, hello, again, you have the opportunity to win a beautiful 50% off. I keep saying that because that's a lot of money off. Especially for small businesses that are trying to get themselves going and stay up there, stay profitable, stay with the cusp of everybody else. And I know she's going to give you quality work. It's quality work that you're going to get. Everyone that's on here, we are going to provide you quality work. Okay. We also
Absolutely.
have our beautiful spiritual teacher. She is also giving away a free masterclass. Um, and if you want to tap into your Orisha powers, come on now. Yesterday morning, it was spiritual filled, and I could still feel it. And we really want to be able to tap in with her and really understand who we are spiritually and where we come from and how our past has a very big role to play in our lives today and how we work along with people and deal with people. And oh my, Miss Juliet Carey, she is a beautiful soul. We loved her story and we love her book. you know Plug in on her Facebook page. She said that's where she is mainly on Facebook. Get her Facebook handle, enter in there, get her book. It is going to be a life changer for you. Finding your purpose. The thing about purpose is not something that you find and then it's it. Guess what? You got to grow, right? There are all different phases in your life. So this book is a really good guidance in helping you understand how you find your purpose, okay? And different life lessons you have. It has a workbook in there. You can write things down, journalize stuff. So get her book today, and you are going to be in for a treat in helping and healing yourself. Yes. Um, this is my special gift, which I will share with you guys later on when we go about talking a little bit more about nutrition and health and mental health. So we will come back to that at the end of my presentation. But I want you to keep in mind that we are trying to help you in all different facets of well being and wellness. All right. I know for sure Jasmine definitely have, once you join her page, she does have some discounted stuff or things that she's going to share with you once you join her page. Subscribe. That's what we want you to do. Subscribe and get in there. Every one of us have more than one thing to provide for you or to help you with in different areas of your life. So get on there, get onto our pages, subscribe, and we will help you in as many ways as possible that we can, or even refer you to persons that we need to get you to. All right. So do not be afraid to reach out to any one of us. We are here to help you. Yes. So lead with her, people. We are here today, and we are always here for you. If it's one thing, we're building a community, right? So lead with her wellness talk. This is the time we are coming together for you guys to share our stories and talents, and let's go.
Thank you so much, Michelle. We appreciate that, and we're gonna get Jasmine's visual up there and in the group so you guys can absolutely see it, especially at the end of this stream. But Jasmine, I think it's time. I think it's time. I think we should let somebody know who is winning and taking away. We're giving away the gift voucher this morning. So, who do you think gave the most engagement? Who tagged us and we shared it? I saw all of us sharing it in the stories. Who completed the assignment? Not only did they complete the assignment, but they were on it. Success loves speed.
Mm-hmm.
Success loves speed. And we love those who take action and who are activated immediately, and don't delay your blessings, right? Because now's your time. So let us know, Jasmine.
Yes, we want to give this gift to Nofer. She really was engaging and things like that. So we really do appreciate her energy, her coming through. She was really serious about it. Like, she sent me a message and was like, "Hey, I will see you guys live," and even afterwards, she was sending me messages and things like that. So I really appreciate her energy and things like that. So I'll be looking forward to really working with her and in the near future as well. But I think it was well deserved for her. She really came through, showed some love and things like that, and I think it's something that she really wanted. And so I think this would be very useful for her. So congratulations, Nofa. Thank you for coming through.
Congratulations.
You did very well. We
Yes.
appreciate your feedback and things like that. So thank you, thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you so
And I
much.
really hope you enjoy it. I really hope you get some good value out of your free gift.
Yes. And you also will be re-entered into the draw for the trip giveaway. So don't you worry. Nobody's missing out here. The only people missing out are the ones who do not take action and do absolutely nothing. But as long as you are engaging, as long as you're participating, as long as you're celebrating all the speakers and all the attendees here, you are able to qualify for these giveaways and will be entered into the draw during the duration of this live event, right? And then you will be qualified for the giveaway. So celebrate, get excited, get excited. We are going to move onward and forward to today's agenda. We have the speakers lined up today. Of course, myself, I will be sharing with you, a little bit about the breath of life. We have Jazzy Jazz Coach Jasmine here that's going to share with you some fun, fit movement and dance. She got a little something for us, right? And we have amazing Michelle who's going to be sharing with us just the functionality about nutrition through health, through well-being, through a holistic lineup of how we can take care of our bodies internally and how our external body will just thank us and show us the love that we're giving it by the foods and the things that we're putting inside of us. And Ben we have Ben who's going to be here, our only and number one male speaker on the panel, who is going to share with us, tell us a little story about himself, what he's doing in the community, and just a little more about what Black men are dealing with and how are we managing mental health. We know yesterday was mental health day and awareness day, and today we are doing health and wellness um, awareness day, and it's all about our mindset. We can never exclude the mindset because that's where I believe that it starts first, right?
Hey guys, so Nofer just came. So Nofer, I don't think
I
she
don't
heard
think you
where she
heard.
won. No Fur, you know you won a prize, love. Congratulations. No Fur.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, No Fur. You won, girl. Congratulations, No Fur won. You won. You won. You won. You won. You won, girl. What did you win? You won the you won the coaching package, girl. You
Yes,
won
we
the
won the
coaching
coaching package
package.
and a re-entry into the draw for the big prize, a 2-day event house. Okay, luxury and cozy location, Jamaica destination retreat. Yay, amazing. Thank you. Yeah, she's excited, guys. She's excited. I love her energy. She's so
Yes,
amazing.
we love your energy. We appreciate you for coming through, like this being, just supporting. You were very you were very interactive with us, so we appreciate it. And shoot, I hope we could do a something together too. I love working and connecting with other fellow health ladies. So let's
Yeah.
get it. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming through, for the love. You it's well deserved, and you still are, like Latrice said, you still are able to get still in for the Jamaica trip. I wish I could submit it. Shoot. She ain't tell me about this, y'all.
Wow. Yes, yes. So that's what we have going for. So everybody, again, send her a message, tag her in the comments down below. We'll post her as the winner in the comments, and just celebrate her, guys. Life is about celebration, and it starts with the little things.
Yes,
Oh,
this key. Yay.
yes.
Good job, Nofer. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. So Ben will be coming on a little bit later. My business is about to skyrocket. Yes, it is. Ashe. It is.
Shit. There you go.
Speak
Um,
into existence. That's your affirmation. Yes. My business is flourishing.
yes,
My
yes.
business is flourishing. That's your affirmation for the day. Write it in the chat. Keep writing. Every day I want you to write that today. My business is flourishing. Every day, write that. My business is flourishing. That's one of my affirmations.
I love that. All right, guys. So today's agenda, I guess, I'm gonna start out with something. Again, I mentioned, the breath of life. I'm gonna go into just a little information about what it means to me, and why I chose this as a way of healing during my time of health challenges. So a little background story about me. Again, those of you who know me, my name is Latrice Lindsay, and as mentioned earlier, I am a health and wellness life coach as a title, but I'm known as a mother, a sister, a friend, a support channel for those in my community, women of empowerment who empower other women. I've been in the health industry for over a decade. And during that life cycle, I ran through my own burnout. I ran through my own challenges with mental health illness, and I had to recover. And my way of recovering was choosing the holistic way. Now, that was not the go to. I had to go through the system. I went and visited different doctors. We went to different specialists. I sat with different psychiatrists. I went through the system. But
Wow.
one of the things that helped me were these tools that we shared with you today. I had to tap in with spirituality, definitely, because we talked about yesterday how God is going to stop you and let you slow down. There is no escaping it, right? And that was me. I was on the go, 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 serving others, serving my children as a single mother, serving my community, and so it was go, 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 and I had to find reasons to stop. So that burnout led me to almost, I would say, losing my life. I wasn't able. I lost a lot of functionalities during my burnout because my body said enough. Okay, my body said enough. How many of you guys are so committed and devoted to anything that you put your mind to? You're working at a company, and even when you're feeling sick, even when you have a little headache, there is nothing can stop you from showing up. You keep telling yourself, oh, it's only a few hours. I can go there and come back home. I was that person. I was that person who just kept going, right? And God just had to stop me, and that had to be by way of attacking my illness. So I dealt with neurological issues, high anxiety, panics and attacks. I went through a series of depression, which highlighted severely during my second pregnancy. So went through the postpartum, and that's when it really highlighted throughout my life. And there was just so many things that I was going through. So when I talked about some of the topics yesterday about childhood trauma, childhood abuse, and trauma, and all these things that can really stir up, these symptoms and these causes in our life, I am very relatable, and I understand that so many of us are like-minded here, and we may have different situations that stir up these things, but we also have many tools that we can use and adapt so that we can continue to lead her. Who's that her? The little girl that's within us, that never got to explore, that never got to experience, that never got to express any form of emotions, that never got to grow up and just start believing in herself and loving herself, right? Who's her? The people in our community who are here, who have overcome, who can relate with you, or who have expertise in your area, right? In the areas that you are having challenges with. Lead with her. Who are her? Touch with the professionals. Make sure you are going to get your check-in. Don't feel like you cannot go to the doctor and let them know that I need to find somebody who can help me to express these thoughts that are going inside of me, right? During that hiccup of my life, I ended up with just in 2018, 2017, 2018 was my rebirth. I started walking into this walk of health and wellness. I started putting in the practices. I started taking multi liquid vitamins and natural supplements that can help replenish my body after that burnout and that breakdown. I started working out and doing all of these things. They started influencing other people around me, and then I got friends and people who are following me on social media who wanted to join me, and because there was so much lifestyle pivot that they were able to witness, and we went on that journey together. Moving fast forward, guys, today I have helped 100 people. I rounded it up, like, a little shy of 100 people, to overcome their adversity, to create a lifestyle of health and wellness, to start their health and wellness business. And I am moving forward to helping 1,000 families, guys, to do the same. So I'm looking forward to working with anybody who's ready to really take that pivot and that life shift. Today, I'm sharing with you about just breathing techniques. Breathing for me, I've titled it Just Breathe. The breath of life is so important for me, because, like I said, breathing is essential because it's our go-to. Like, what is it? If we wake up in the morning and we have shortness of breath, we notice. If we are going up the stairs and we find it difficult, the first thing we notice is not the pain in the body, but our breath being escalated or elevated, right? There are people who have asthma and things in that nature. They have challenges with breathing. When we go through these anxieties, or I go through these anxiety episodes and these attacks, it alters the way we breathe. So one of the things I developed is these breathing techniques. It's not new to me. It's not new to the world, but it's something that I've adopted and owned for myself. right? In the summertime, I enjoy going outside and doing sun gazing, which I implement some of these breathing techniques. In the wintertime, it's more challenging, but I'm able to still create that space, right? And that's what we want you to do, be able to take these tools and these mechanisms and utilize them because they're universal and can be used. And I take them and I sit here and I create that space, turn on that music, and I do these breathing techniques. The breath of life is important because it helps with the functionality of our brain and our heads, right? It helps to clear the oxygen and make everything flow the right way so that we have cognitive thinking, so that we can think clearer, so that we can be more focused, right? So that we can have an understanding of what is going on. It's healing to our womb, right? Which is our other brain. A lot of us are dealing with gut issues. But when we can implement breathing as a technique, and this is something that we can do as we're laying down, this is something we can do as we're sitting up, this is something that you can do while you're driving, this is something you can do simply um, as you're sitting at an office desk. You can just do some breathing exercise. And another thing I want to point out to us, how we breathe is essential. How we breathe. We have gone through life, majority of us, not breathing properly. And this is because we are so accustomed to just these short breaths that we continuously take. And that, I mean, the fact that we're breathing is a blessing, but these short muscles or flex of breath is not doing us any justice. So it's important for us to take time to do deep diaphragm breathing, deep internal breathing. And how that is done is we're filling up the gut as we inhale, and then we are releasing and pulling in the gut, raising the chest and bringing it out through our nostrils as we are exhaling. So there is a way and a method that is helpful. One of the things I enjoy doing with my breathing exercise is just visualization. Visualization while breathing is powerful, and as it relates to healing the body. So when you have an internal pain, maybe you need to sit and meditate with yourself to even find the sensories, the different pain points in your body. Sitting still and breathing will help you to identify those things and to help you heal those things. I am a big believer of holistic and natural healing. I believe that we have the ability, because God has created us in that form, that we are able to heal ourselves. We have everything within us to heal ourselves. And we have the external things around us that help to assist us to make that healing process more defined and more manageable. So we have these tools, we have these professionals, and we have so many things set in place that can help us. And there's levels um, that we go through in order to experience these different things. One thing I know from Jamaica is prevention better than cure. So it says that it's better to prevent things than to find the cure for it. But if we are at the place where we need to cure ourselves, where we need to heal ourselves, then this is one way to do it. I wanted to point out Ephesians 6:4. I don't know if I'm able to get that in, but I will mention that at the end. Ephesians 6, verse 4, and we'll pull it up and then we'll discuss it. But I wanted to highlight that as just the open scripture that we wanted to walk with this morning. So there are 3 techniques that I want to share with you today. 3. So get your pen, get your papers, and then I want you to get into a comfortable position. I want you to get into a comfortable position where you are sitting upright and your back is not against any surface. And you're sitting up and you're comfortable. And we're centering ourselves and we're exhaling, we're inhaling and we're exhaling normally. And then we're taking deeper breaths in and out. And we're taking another breath in and we're releasing. One of the things that you can do is also put your hand on your heart so that you can get the healing energy from the open hand. You could take your other hand and you can put it on your womb and you can take the healing energy that will be reciprocating through your body for this self-healing exercise. And we're just going to do a few free fall breathing techniques in and out 4 times before we get into the exercise. And we're going to breathe in and out. Again, in and out. 2 more times, in and out. 1 more time, in and exhale out. And just doing that about 3 to 4 times will help just calm and relax the body so that we can now get into this exercise. Now I want you to relax your eyes. I want you to relax your head, your face, relax your shoulder. And I want you to sit upright. And I want you, while we're doing this exercise, I want you to just recognize and visualize any tension in your body, any pressure points, any stiffness, any pain on the outside or the external part of your body. If you're feeling your heart beating and racing like it does when we're going through anxiety, I want you to bring awareness to that. And I want you to just hold your hand over your heart. You can hold it there. You can rub it. You can rotate your hand around your chest and bring in that warm, healing foundation to your body. This first exercise we're going to do is called a 4x4. And I want you to just breathe in by 4-second counts. And I want you to allow fire breaths to come out your mouth by 4-second counts. So it's similar to breathe in and then out. 4-second count. So I want you to make that sound as if you are like sighing and you're breathing out that breath of life. And as you're doing this, as you're breathing in, you're visualizing that pressure point. And as you're breathing out, you're taking out and you're removing it with love. And you have to see it. You have to physically see your hands going in and touching that pain area, that area that has anxiety, that area that needs healing. And I want you to remove it from your body. And we're going to start now. We're going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And you should start to feel just a little bit of relief, the tightness, the tension, there's a little release, and you should start feeling a little relaxed during this exercise. And you can continue to do that the amount of times that you need to help yourself to feel comfortable, to feel calm, and so that you can pass the anxiety motion that you may go through. And that's one of the exercise. The next exercise I want to teach you is going to expand your lung capacity. It's going to develop um, just you exercising again your lungs and deep breathing and helping that womb inside of you to heal. And this exercise, again, if you cannot hold, because it's called the 4-7-8 breath work. If you are unable to hold your breath for the duration of 7 seconds, that's fine. You can release when possible. But as you do this exercise, as you practice this exercise, let's practice developing and increasing the strength of our lungs. As we know, as we age, the decrease of so many things happen. Our bodies we even get shorter, if you didn't know. Our breath, all these things become challenging. So this breathing exercise is going to help you maintain that lung capacity. Those who are round smokers, who are smokers themselves, these are things that will help clear the lungs and increase the muscle. We're muscle developing, we're developing or creating mechanism to help us. So we're going to breathe in for 4, we're going to hold for 7, and we are going to release for 8 seconds. And I'm going to do it with you for a few times, and then I'm going to just allow you to do it while we're here. So we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold, release. And this time you're releasing with just a light blow. So you're putting your lips together like you're blowing a kiss to your audience. And you are just going to allow the air to flow through those closed lips. Again, breathe in 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. And release for 8 seconds. All right. So I'm going to allow you to do it by yourself while I do the count. So we have a rhythm that's flowing. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time and put a smile on your face. Breathe in. 3, 4, hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a deep breath in and release. And that is our 4-7-8 breathing technique. Okay. The next one I'm going to give to you so that you can take with you and you are able to do this breath work on your own. They're very powerful. They're very impactful. And I pray that you have or receive value from it today and you are able to implement it and put it into your life, into your healing journey. This one is called the 7-7-7 because today it's the 7th year. Jasmine is going to fill you guys in with the number 7 because we numbers people. And this breath work is very powerful because it helps to reset the brain, right? Both the one in the head and the one in the womb. 7, you're going to inhale for 7, hold for 7, and exhale for 7. Right? We can do one of that with us, and this one we do it really fast. We do it really fast, so it's really impacting and re-triggering the brain. So we're going to do that for 7. We're going to do deep breaths in through the nose. We're going to hold, and then we're going to release with that fire breath. Okay, release with that fire breath. So let's go in with the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that, you guys, you are able to take with you and add to your toolbox. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope you are able to apply it to your life. Let us know if it was helpful for you. But these are techniques that I have to go through to help clear and help me manage my anxiety. After which you get so much download, you feel so much more healed, you gain so much more energy, redirection, and clarity. And there are so many connections as it comes to, deep breathing and mindfulness. So, hold on. The breath of life. Sorry, I was looking into your guys' comments. So, yes. So go ahead, Jasmine. Are you there, hon? Are you there? Are you able to hear me?
Jasmine has to unmute.
Oh, yeah, I can hear. Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
All right, guys. So that was the end of that exercise. So again, I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to get our next speak. What time is it? I think Ben is coming at 12:30. So our next speaker is going to be
No, she's coming in at 12.
at 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're gonna get him up. Is he going to be here in the? Yes.
Yeah, I gave him the link. He's going to be here at 12.
All right. Remind the people again why we are here and what we have for them next.
Oh, that's so good, Nofer. So today, we appreciate you guys for being here. Libra Health Wellness Talks. We want to make sure we give you guys some good value regarding, mental health and just your overall well being. Yesterday we focused more on mindset. But today's about health, fitness, nutrition, and things like that. But again, you really can't separate mindset from it. But who we have coming up next, he was supposed to speak yesterday, but he's here today. And his name is Ben Artiste. And, he does a lot. I guess that's where the artiste come from because he considered himself an artist. But I actually met him during one of my community events, like I explained to you guys yesterday. I started my business doing community events because I wanted to give back to my community. So that's I started my brand Say with community events. At first it was Say Events before it became Say It Fitness. So it's Say it was Say Events, but I had a networking sip and paint. It went really well. And he actually, took photographs and things like that there. So he's really gonna be Sorry, guys. My alarms. I have alarms set. But he's really gonna be coming on talking about, um, mental health for a black man standpoint. Again, like I was talking about yesterday, we tend to forget how our men really deal with emotions and things like that. Like it's easy for us to get up here and be like, we're gonna do breath work, but it may not be the same way for them, because they have to deal with, you know, I guess the prejudgment of being more masculine and things like that. I feel like black men have it harder on them because they have to appear to be more masculine. They have to appear to be more manly like than any other race, in my opinion. And I feel like it's, as women, we need to be more understanding, especially from when they came from or where they're coming from. So I really hope you guys resonate with him and what he has to bring to the table and what he has to say. Just have that ear open and just be open. Because I feel like, our relationship between men and women in general really do matter. And society, social media is playing a huge part in how our relationships go and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to what he has to say and things like that. So he'll be coming on shortly. I think he has arrived already. So I really hope you guys really take heed to what he got to say. So I think he's here too. Yep, there you
Good
go.
morning. How you feeling? Well, good
How,
afternoon. My fault. How y'all feeling?
how you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just trying to get through this day. This
It's
day, man.
Sunday. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us today. So let the people know who you are, what you
Um,
bring to the table, what's going on with you.
I'm Ben Arcee. I'm the founder of Be Bigger. Be Bigger is a platform where we try to focus on the mental health aspect of our culture. Just basically trying to keep in contact with people and let them know that we all go through the same thing. We all go through the same thing as a people. We all pretty much like got the same problems, and we all go through traumatic incidences and things like that. And we should all try to reach out and partner up with each other and try to help each other out with that. So that's how I came up with Be Bigger. It's a story behind like how the name came along, the behind Be Bigger, that's just basically what it is. We're just trying to help the community, trying to help everybody out, and like I said before, let everybody know that we all go through the same thing. There's other people out here that you can talk to and that will understand and can give you advice and things like that. Um, Outside of that, Monday is Mental Health Mondays, and that's I actually need to prepare for that now. But Monday is Mental Health Mondays, where we just I get on, I do a live about 6 o'clock. I stay on for a little while, and just discuss, try to ask people how their week been, things like that. Come up with different topics to discuss. Most of the time is about just giving it, like I said, just giving advice on some things that I may run across during the week, or let people have it, like have people listening to a story that I might have or something like that that has affected me, affected my mental, or maybe I ran across someone like last week. I told a story about a young brother that I ran across, and he was like going through his things or whatever, and I got a chance to talk to him and let him know that the way you think and the way you move are not going to do anything for your future. So that's another thing that I try to do. That I try to put a lot of attention and energy into is helping out youth. Helping the younger people, because as adults, I don't give up on adults, but I kind of give up on adults. Because after a certain age, you pretty much, if you're not willing to change and move your feet, no one's gonna make you do that. You understand what I'm saying? But to catch people younger, I believe it's easier to help them out along the way. Like if I could go to, I had a messed up youth. Like my youth was really, rough. Things I was getting into was really rough. So if I can catch, young brothers now and explain to them like, look, I'm 35 and I'm just getting things the way I want them to be and things like that. You don't want to reach my age and that's where you at. You don't want to be running through your 20s and effing up, and then you get 30 and you're trying to fix it. That's just not the way to go. And in our culture, that's a lot of the time that's how it goes with young men. We get about 25 and then we're like, oh, I gotta fix this. You know what I'm saying? That's the lifestyle I lived. I've ran across a lot of brothers in the same boat. We get to our 30s and be like, oh, now I gotta get out the streets and I gotta do this. When that's just not the way that we should be living from the jump. It seems like just about every brother that you run into has some kind of play in the streets, or negativity in their life as far as the judicial system and things like that. Um, and that's basically how I came up with Be Bigger, just trying to help the community, knowing what I've been through and trying to help everyone out. You can give me 1 second. Let me take this.
Hmm. And so, guys, I really. Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
about that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was getting a little hot. But yeah, I'm just trying to help out the community. That's basically how I can. That's what Be Bigger is. Just being bigger, better, than what you were yesterday or maybe last year. Set some goals for yourself and try to be a bigger person. If you run into negativity or things like that, just try to be bigger than the situation you run into. That's basically what Be Bigger is about. I have a couple other things that I'm working on. Um, like the Moth Project. I mentioned that to you guys a couple of days ago. The Moth Project is a the house project where it's sort of, it's like it's Be Bigger would be like an umbrella to these other programs and things that I'm working on. So the Moth Project is just a branch off of Be Bigger, and it's basically more in-house. It's more help people in homes. Like, you have single moms and things like this. Is a lot of brothers that been, been hurt over these. Well, it's always people getting killed in our country, but there's been a lot of brothers um, being killed or taken away from their kids and families over these past maybe 10 years alone. It's been a lot. So I came up with the Man the House project to just try to fill in those slots. Like we can't fix everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's always good to have somebody you can call on and say, look, I need some help with moving. I actually did a couple things with that myself where I had a couple people call me and they say, look, I need some help, and I had no charge. You know what I'm saying? I help people move. I done clean people houses. I done did things like that just on myself. No charge, no money, no nothing. They just called and said they needed help. So I just, then is I'm trying to have this project going, and I feel like I need to be, I need to be on the front line with it. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm going to promote it, then I need to be the one out there also putting in the work. So the Man of the House project is part of Be Bigger, and it's just trying to help, single mothers, or yeah, it don't even have to be single mother. You could be a single dad. Anyway, anything that we can bring to you and help you out. That's where I'm at with the programs that I have going on. Yeah, that's pretty much it with me. I'm just trying to be positive, man. After seeing so much negativity throughout my life, I really don't have any other way to be, but find some positive in the journey. So that's pretty much it for me. I'm not going to talk your head off and bore y'all, but that's just what my life calls for now. That's my calling as of now, to just try to help out the youth, because I had a chance to live through that and get through it and get where I am right now. Which isn't, it's not the best, but it's further than what I was in the past. You understand what I'm saying? So.
But when it comes to like, so let me ask you, like, when it comes to like mental health, like, how do you feel like you deal with mental health now? Like, and how do you feel like black men or black women should help with you guys dealing with mental health? Because, like I keep saying, like, I feel like we really forget that you guys got emotions, because I feel like black men, we y'all naturally gotta be like masculine all the time. So like
Yeah.
when it comes to that, how you feel like we should deal with it better to help you guys be better mentally?
I think the first thing anyone could do as far as helping them, like we don't really get listened to. So I feel like the first thing to do would just the listen. You know what I'm saying? Just be an open ear. Just don't think you know everything, can use your advice. Just listen. Sometimes you just have to be an ear. You understand what I'm saying? Don't judge. Don't none of that. Um, and on the other end of that, like it's two sides to each coin. So on the other side of that coin, we need to be in touch with our emotions. You know what I'm saying? We need to feel free to speak. Like, all right, well, I can talk to this person. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the best way for anyone to do, not just the women. You know what I'm saying? But in relationships that I've been in, that was something that I dealt with. Just a person not listening or only hearing what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And that does a lot more harm than anything, because if I'm telling you an issue and you only hearing the parts that you want to hear, well, that's that could kind of damage a person mentally too, because then it's like everything I'm saying is being misconstrued or heard in only a filter that you hear it in, when I'm just trying to express my feelings. You understand? But yeah, my main thing would be just to listen. That would be my main piece of advice that I would give, would be just to take time to listen and understand everything is an attack. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if it's something that you don't like, it might be something that you personally don't like, but I still need to say it to express how I feel, because if I bottle it up, then that become a problem on my end. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I want to commend you, Ben, because and someone here in the comments said it before me, that children, parents need to teach their children that it's okay to show emotions. But what I was going to say was, it's so important. You spoke on, just being present for single parents, and as a single parent myself, who have a boy, turning into a man, right? He's almost 18. It's so important for me to find um, resources in the community like yourself, influential men who have a handle, right, and lead as example in our community, because that's one thing that's obviously missing inside the home. And a lot of parents do. We need to be more proactive in that area in our children's life to make sure that we let go of the lack and the things that we feel that we were left with to handle, and move onward forward into the solution, which is connecting with the men in the community who are on a mission and have an amazing vision for the outcome of the rearing of our men, our children, her boys and girls who are becoming men and women. And it starts from there. So I commend you for that. And I mean, it's your natural gift. It's your natural gift that, you are now able to move into your purpose. So, I want to go ahead and thank you for everything that you're doing out there. And, you yourself, like, share with our audience, let us know, like, what are you doing to harness the health of your well-being, and to harness the health of your mind. Being in this walk of life, it's helpful, but what are the other things that you can really share with the audience to let us know that this has been helpful?
So on my personal journey, I would say, actually just getting out in the nature. Now that's something that I know a lot of people don't do. Like a lot of people don't hike and things like that. I hike, and the first time I went, it opened me up. I hiked, I can't think. It's called the King of Queen Seat. It's in Upper Maryland. It's in Northern Maryland. But I hiked that, and when I got to the top, I felt like all the weight drop off my shoulders, and I mean it. I felt everything because I felt big and small at the same time. Like I was at the top of the mountain, I was looking around, I felt extremely small, but I felt like I conquered myself because when I was at the bottom, I was like, bro, I'm not gonna make that. You know what I'm saying? So I would like challenge yourself. That's what I would say. If I had to say anything, I would say challenge yourself. To goals, and eventually you'll be so excited about the goals that you reach that the negativity is just kind of rolling itself out. You know what I'm saying? Just create. I was actually speaking with my sister today, and I was telling her this. I was saying, you got to make a plan. It's not always about I can do this today. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can get it. Sometimes you got to map things out and take it slow so that you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So I was telling my sister that. But again, back to my personal thing, like I started doing camera work. I also draw. I mentioned the hiking thing. I talk with a lot of the youth. I just express myself in any way possible. I just believe in any way that you can express yourself in a positive way helps. I can't like everybody got different things that they're good at, and you know what I'm saying. Learn different trades and skills throughout their life. I would just say whatever you found throughout your life that was fun for you or that you got some excitement out of. I would say dive into that, even if it's just temporarily forgetting about your issues. Eventually enough time away from it will help you pull completely away from the negativity or the issues that you have. That's my opinion because that's my experience. Over time, by me just doing so many different things that wasn't normally doing, like when I first noticed that I was after my cousin died, I noticed that I was not acting as I normally would. Like I was slowly, falling into a downward spiral, and I took a step out, and that's how the hiking thing came along. I actually had a friend of mine ask me, they got a hiking group, and they asked me if I want to go, and I wound up going. And from that day, after I felt that feeling of completion, man, that was it. I just started going into a bunch of other stuff. So that's just my best advice to just do things that make you happy. Get around some people who make you laugh. And that's a whole nother thing. You have to, I separated from a lot of people. That's another thing. I'm not afraid of losing people, and maybe that comes from losing so many people, permanently. But I'm not afraid of losing people. I will cut you off. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? If you're not bringing that energy that I need, you gotta go. And I frankly don't care who it is, family, friends, whoever. If you got the wrong energy around you, you're never gonna heal. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna, if it's not that energy that's feeding you, building you up, you're never gonna heal. Or you might, but it's gonna take you way longer. You're gonna go through a lot more headaches. So I would just say change your environment, change the people you're around first. You know what I'm saying? Take some time to yourself. If you know what I'm saying, and that way you can learn stuff. You can get a better understanding of self if you got less noise around you. So that's the first thing I would do, and then from separating myself from the negative people and things like that, or you know what I'm saying, separating yourself from the negative things that's going on, and then you move into finding things to do to take up time. You don't want to have a lot of idle time either, because that leaves you time to think and think and think, and then you're overthinking and not making not putting the action in. You know what I'm saying? You're not coming up with solutions. You're just kind of soaking in a BS. That's pretty much how I did it. I can't. That's more of a personal journey. It's going to be different for everyone, but like I said, I think that's a good place to start. Just understanding. All right, well, this person is any good for me. This situation not serving me. I believe that's just the first thing. First thing first would be that, and that would be my first bit of advice to anyone. Just separate yourself from anything that's not, adding to you. I mean, it might be your job, whatever's stressing you. If you're trying to heal, you have to separate from that.
Wow, that's truly powerful. Those are great, great, great advice. Separation brings elevation. Of
Yeah.
course, we have to separate ourselves from the noise, from the distraction, from the confusion, in order to hear God, in order to know ourselves. Because being around people and being in that environment, we are adaptive creatures. We tend to adapt some of their habits, adapt some of their thoughtfulness and how they perceive things. So it's so important for us to remove ourselves so that we can know whose we are and who we are. Absolutely. And that's these are some phenomenal tips. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sharing
Problem.
those.
No problem at
Absolutely.
all.
What did you have anything else you wanted to share with the people?
Not really. I just want everybody to try to take that advice. I mean, we at any given time. I just want to throw a little quick story in, and then I'll be out of your way. So,
Please
growing
do.
up, I always used to go past this. It's a homeless shelter on Central Avenue in Fayette. I can't think of the name of it, but I went past that my entire life, and I used to walk by there as a kid, and I would see, not the same people, but the same situation. Like it would be a bunch of dudes or a bunch of people. I'm just say people. It'd just be a bunch of
I
human
walk
beings.
past it too.
It'd be a bunch of human beings, and they all just like sitting out there. It could be like the dead or winter, and it'd be people sitting on a bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Or it'd be people just sitting on the ground or whatever the case is.
I
And
know Saint Vincent de Paul. I'm sorry.
that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So, going past there as a young man, as a boy, I just used to look and it just looked weird to me. But the older I got, the more I understood. Like, yo, that could be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could easily be me because these people just went through some shit that they mind just couldn't handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just couldn't handle. So, I wound up going by there maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I got that same feel as a kid, like, damn, it's so messed up. But then I looked at it in another way too, because I just had, a situation with my family what kind of, messed us up. And I was like, bro, that really could have been me sitting right there, you know what I'm saying? But luckily, fortunately, I was able to, keep my burns together. But yeah, man, I would just say, just try to stick to your guns, man. We all gonna have a rough time in life, and a lot of people not strong enough to keep it together. Unfortunately, we are, like the people that are still in, able bodied, they are able to, keep it pushing. But I just think that's something that everybody should think about. Don't just push, don't just shun people out when you say they going through what they going through, because they human beings too, and that could definitely be you. And I'm a firm believer that now, because I had a hard time. I had a hard time of taking things like that in, like, yeah, that could be me, or I never thought it could be me, and I had a time where it almost was me. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say, do what you gotta do to try to keep yourself leveled away from negative energy, and if you can, keep yourself far away from as many traumas as you can. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not easy, but like say like people that's if we got people that's listening, they got family members like it that's still in the negative side of life. Maybe you need to get them together or separate them, because that's something that I dealt with, and that's what kind of tore me up. Having someone not listening to the advice I was giving them, and then something happened to them, and it kind of like blew my mind. So yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. I just hope everybody can find some use in the advice I gave. But that's pretty much it. You know?
I let them know where they can find you at and what you got coming up. I know you got a documentary
Oh
coming up
yeah,
about
yeah.
your
My
life. I
bad.
know you keep saying you're kind of nervous about it, but you should really put
Yeah,
it out
yeah.
ASAP. Come on.
So you can find me on Instagram at Be Bigger. And it's you can find me on also on Instagram at Ben Artsy. You can find me on Facebook at Ben Artsy. I have a documentary I'm working on. It's partially done, but I need to go back and work on it some more because I put a part out and it sounds crazy because I'm like really nervous. But I think y'all should keep an eye out for it because it's telling my true life story, and I believe that anybody could take any parts of that and say, oh, I could be, you can find some strength in your life from that. Because I have been through a lot of different BS. But I think everybody should look out for that. And again, you can definitely find me at Be Bigger on Instagram, Ben Honesty on Bigger on Instagram, Ben Honesty on Facebook, Be Big on YouTube, and that's where I have a lot of my work. I have some work. I have videos. I have a couple episodes I've worked on, a couple short like episodes I worked on, like some comedy things. There up there, I had some music videos. I had that. I still have the first part of the documentary up there. So if you wanted to take a look at it, you could. Again, that's on Be Big on YouTube. Any questions you can DM me on any of the pages, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Or you can reach out to me through Jazz and Retreat. So however it go, I'm definitely open for questions, and I'm always looking to give people advice, help anyone out in the best way I can. So whatever.
So we appreciate you for coming through and
I
sharing
appreciate
your
y'all having me,
experience. We
and
appreciate it.
I was half prepared because I'm at work, but I do appreciate y'all having me. I definitely do. I appreciate that a lot.
Of course, of course. So you have an amazing weekend. Hope to be working with you soon again. And we appreciate you. Thank you for your standpoint. Thank you for the work that you do. And we really do appreciate it so much. Thank you, Ben.
Thank y'all too. I see y'all soon. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
Y'all
Hey
too.
y'all know that the reason why I knew look my Baltimore accent coming out. The reason why I knew exactly what he was talking about because I walked past that particular I walk past that shelter a lot when I go take my walks, and as a lot of people, like he says, people always sitting outside because it's like a church and it's like people always sitting outside. It's like where it's near our downtown, like our harbor in Baltimore. So people are always sitting outside. So you might like now you might see a lot of strangers and things like that, but it do like make you think. Like if you go downtown, like just recently I saw someone like literally this man who was laying down on the ground, but he was standing like laying like where it could be like a lot of like steam coming from, and he had a loaf of bread and he was making a mayonnaise sandwich. So it made me like really rethink like bro, like I may not be where I want to be, but I'm thankful for where I am. So we appreciate Ben for coming on, sharing his
Oh
experience.
man, that was powerful. That was
Yeah.
so impactful.
And I really hope y'all follow him. We'll put his information in the group and things like that, so you guys can check him out in his work. Again, he does photos, he does a lot of things. So y'all make sure to follow up with him, see what he got going on with his documentary. Like I said, he does a lot of like videos, especially for a lot of local rappers here in Baltimore and things like that. So he uses that camera to his best ability. And again, he used it for my event, so that's how I met him. So I really do appreciate it. We appreciate him for coming through. I really hope y'all got some really good knowledge for what he's, from the things that he said. And it's made you think, because again, like he is coming from like a real raw place. Like he has a story. I mean, we all do, but we all tell it and we all went through different things. So again, his story is really truly different. I appreciate it, And so I really hope y'all really got some good jewels and love from it. We appreciate it. So listen, y'all,
Absolutely.
we be coming with the value, y'all. We told y'all.
We coming heavy. So I wanted to highlight just some comments that we see. We thank you for the engagement. We thank you guys for just engaging and just supporting us as we support you on this journey. So someone says, can't heal if you're around broken people or things that trigger negativity. I would definitely cut off anyone with the wrong energy. Love that. Parents need to teach their boys that having emotion is okay. Excited to learn. Um, breathing is, bringing God back into, the original. Sorry, I love that saying that Yahweh is originally the breath of life, and I love that. I love that. That is definitely something that you can implement. That is something that you are focusing on, Yahweh, making sure that you're bringing back that breath of life within you. So, thank you guys for that. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for tapping in. Now we have another guest. I see two things here. Are you able to have control of this, Michelle? Okay, what I see now. One's a presentation. So, all right. Before we bring Michelle on, I just want to share with you um, the scripture that I mentioned at the beginning of the exercise. And I want you to grab a hold of this and just recognize that we are here and we are not alone in this fight, in this journey, right? And we have to be mindful, right? Mindfulness, right? Being present, right? Being aware, knowing who you are and whose you are. So the scripture Philippians 4:6 says, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, right? Let your requests be made and known unto God. And I love that. I love that. So I want you to take that away with you. One last thing, I just wanted to point out, like we have our affirmation book, absolutely. But for me, one of the major go-to is this book here, and this book is my inspirational journal. Right? I have the Ankh Life, and I have thankfulness, and I have all these big blessings and focus meditation on the label here. But what's in this book are scriptures, and one of my favorite book, like I like going to book lately, but one of my favorite book is the Bible, and it's so controversial, but this is the basic instruction before leaving Earth. Okay, and if you allow me to show you how powerful and how impactful this book is that no matter what we're going through, no matter what the title is, no matter what the label is, it may be divorce, it may be, abandoned, feeling abandoned as a child, it may be healing, it may be feeling lonely, it may be manifesting, it may be celebrating your harvest season. No matter what it is, the concordance in the back of the Bible, there are some highlights and headlines in there that you can draw forth scriptures, and these scriptures are instruction. These scriptures are manifestation of other people in the past and what they've gone through and their solution that they've used to apply to life, right? And I'm not pushing the Bible on anybody. I'm just talking to you about my experience, and that's why we're here today. We're speaking on our experience during this walk. And for me, I had to hold fast to the word and find different ways to find healing and wisdom and counsel, and just things that I need in the season, in each season of our lives. Michelle's going to come to you and she's going to talk about the foods and things, and just like the foods and just like these techniques and just like any skill that you may develop, it's so necessary that we're developing the right skill for the right season. And not only developing the right skill for the right season, but we're utilizing the right skill for the right season. I don't see anyone outside planting in the wintertime when it's freezing cold outside, because what you're planting out there, it's not going to manifest and in your harvest season, because you are putting something that will work much better in spring into summer or into the summer season, so that it can grow and that it can flourish in that environment. And you are now taking that and trying to force it into a winter season where it has no place, where you won't see the harvest and the potential and the beauty of it. Instead, we can bring these things inside our homes, which is a better environment for it, so that we can now harvest and nurture and do this, utilize, right, these gifts, these tools, these skills. We can develop and exercise these muscles, right, and apply and still see the harvest in the right season. So no matter what season we're in, guys, we gotta know, we gotta recognize, and we just have to work that season. Grow, heal, grow, develop, heal, grow, build, and Lord, heal, build, grow, and dominate. Done. Next.
All right. You guys ready?
I'm getting it up.
Right. Thank you. Great. Well, I am excited because we just heard from Ben, we just heard from Latrice and Jasmine, and we all must understand that everything comes together in one. They are all connected. We are all connected. As an individual, everything is connected inside, as well as individuals in a community, we are connected. And we cannot not talk about that connectivity without looking at us ourselves first, and then looking at how we relate with others. Yeah. So today I am coming to share with you guys. I'm kind of like the heady one with the lots of words and geeky stuff going on, but I'm going to break it down that so that we can definitely understand what we need to do and how we need to help ourselves heal mentally as well as physically. Yes. So the topic we have is mental health and the brain gut connection. Mental health and the brain gut connection. So we're going to go through a little bit of an introduction of myself, which most of you all already know who I am, but I am going to do a short introduction. We're looking at the brain gut connection, and then we're going to look at some tips to help us ensure a healthy connection between the brain and the gut. And when I talk of the gut, I am speaking of the whole digestive system. And we're going to break it down a little bit, okay? And we're going to look at some next steps. So hopefully I can show that video. If the video doesn't show up, that's fine. I am just going to share that information with you in the Facebook group as to what are some of the things you can eat, and look forward to ingesting nutrients from foods to get your minerals, your macronutrients from. And then I'm going to share with you as well a coupon that you can download right away by scanning up a code and get yourself in the opportunity to heal yourself. All right. And of course, I would love to continue thanking you guys for being here. So a little bit about me. I am Michelle Bailey. I am a mom. I am a wife. I am from Trinidad and Tobago. If you didn't hear the accent, well, now you're hearing it. I am from two small islands, but we have big hearts. We love to help each other. Once you think of small island, think community. Yes. So this is something that I am grateful for being a part of. And I love the idea of sharing my story with others so that we can help in any way. I've been an athlete since 2002. I am a bodybuilding athlete. So I'm the one who wants to be the bodybuilder because that actually was my sport that I got into. I never did any other sport before, and I wanted to get into bodybuilding. It intrigued me and I got into it. And I'm still training to this day and loving it as much as I did from the beginning. I am a functional lifestyle practitioner, and that is kind of a big name for I just love to help people be healthy. Yes, I love to make sure that people around me and my group of people that I take care of, I love to share things that I already know and share things that I am learning to help you stay healthy and have a healthy lifestyle. And a healthy lifestyle is comprised of making sure you enhance your well-being through many different facets, that of health, and be looking at that mental health today, as well as looking at your environment. So Therese likes to go outside in the summertime. Me too. I love to hear the birds sing. I love to be outside. So our environment plays a huge role in our well-being, as well as our relationships. So our relationships with our husband, or you husbands with wives, our relationships right here as individuals coming together with like-minded sets, trying to help each other in our journey, as well as our community. So when we look at our community, Ben talked a lot about community work, and you're an individual, but you're not an island. There are a lot of things, a lot of places around you, a lot of people around you that comprise of who you are. They have influenced your life, and our community helps us. So I look at well-being through the eyes of the community as well. The other two areas I consider is that of finding your purpose. That one is big. We have been talking about that yesterday. We have been talking about that today. In being able to find your purpose, you must look at your mindset. So that is important for us to do. And the last part is security. So security kind of encompasses everything, because one way I would look at it is through the security of finances, but you want to also think security in your home. You want to think security in your relationships. You want to think security in your job. So there are different ways to look at it, and they all come together under the spiritual gift that we have from God. Yes, because if we don't have that spirituality within us to be able to understand these gifts that we are given, are what is to be able to help us live and have a healthy lifestyle, then we have a problem. So we need to encourage ourselves to go to that spiritual gift. Everyone has different ways of learning and issuing in spirituality and God in their life, and that's fine. The opportunity for us to have it in our life is important because it's going to help us in the long run. Yes? Great. So that's a little bit about what I am about, and my business. One of my business is that of functional well-being, and that which I just described for you is what functional well-being is about. All right. So I have a lot of words written here, but I had two particular articles that I came across while researching and creating this program of work. And it looked about at the mental health and the brain gut axis. Has anyone ever heard about the brain gut axis? If you have, we already spoke about it today. So remember the exercise Therese did, touching heart and womb and breathing. And she also spoke about using the mental when we do breathing techniques and how we help ourselves mentally by using breathing techniques. That is an idea of the brain gut axis. All right. Um, when I looked at this, I looked at it from the lens of a nutritional psychiatrist. All right. And this article, it was done in 2019. And it spoke to the people who did the research. When they researched it, they realized that they come upon this concept of the brain gut axis. The brain is connected to the gut, and the gut is connected to the brain. And whatever we eat has an influence on the brain as well as on the gut. Right? So one of the sentences says, although certain recommendations such as eating a healthy diet of fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins seem simple, doctors do not routinely discuss diet with their patients. So the doctors they're talking about is like the general practitioners. They're calling them out. Right? So most of the times you have the doctors and they will just tell you take some Tums, or they will tell you go take some Tylenol. That is just dealing with the symptoms, the things that are you seeing happening right now. It is not being able to find out what exactly is going on in there. So sometimes we end up doing that, and then later down the road we have more problems. Yes. So it said the gap in nutrition education in our medical schools has left many practicing clinicians without a language to discuss dietary interventions with patients. And the patients they're talking about here is psychiatric patients or just persons with mental health issues of depression or anxiety. Right? So they had to come up with a nutritional psychiatrist, which is where they're trying to fill the void of being able to provide action steps for patients to allow them to understand that they can always also use food or nutrition to help them. All right. This second article, this one was an older article. It was done in 2015. And the psychiatrist, the psychiatry in itself they consider it an important junction with the current pharmacology focused model, having achieved modest benefits in addressing the burden of poor mental health worldwide. So this article was done by a few doctors right? And the doctors don't want us to heal. Yep, I understand that. they have their agenda, and now we have ours. Okay. All right. So this article, this was like a compilation of doctors and researchers coming together, realizing that when we, as psychiatrists, what they did was they looked at the aspect of, okay, we have pharmaceuticals that we need that can help our clients and patients. But what they were realizing is when they only focus on the pharmacology, the medication, they were still not seeing much changes in their patients' health, mental health. All right. So in here they suggest that diet is important to psychiatry as it is to cardiology, endocrinology, and gastrology. These three areas that they're talking about here: heart, endocrine system. So ladies, think about all the hormone areas and the thyroid and all of that, as well as gastro, think GI tract, digestive system, the whole thing from your mouth to your anus. They are all important when it comes to nutrition, but psychologically, in our mental health, we definitely need to consider nutrition there. So I have a few diagrams showing some information here, kind of trying to allow you to see what it is we're talking about when we talk about that gut brain axis. So I want to just break it down like this. When we look at the gut, what it says here is the center slide or picture says the gut and brain are in constant bidirectional communication through the vagus nerve. So let's us all find the vagus nerve. Remember yesterday, Jamelia, when she was praying, before she started the prayer of itself, she talked about pouring the water, and she also talked about putting water at the back or the base of your neck or your head. So go ahead and put your index finger and your middle finger to the bottom or the base of your brain. That right there, if you massage that area, that is called the vagus nerve. That nerve is also coined, the name also coined for it is the wandering nerve, because when it starts at the base of the neck there, it has nerves running all through our body, connecting the digestive tract, connecting the brain, connecting every single nervous system, nerves throughout, veins throughout your body. So anything to do with the central nervous system, that nerve has a huge part to play. And if you massage that area there, you will start to actually feel a calming sensation. Yes? So the vagus nerve is very important. It allows for the nervous system, the brain to alert the intestinal area, the stomach area, so your digestive system, that okay, if I see something happening right now, so say for example a dog is coming after me, that nervous system is going to be triggered, and once it's triggered, all whatever digesting activities was happening, it stops because you're scared. So your adrenal glands, which is part of your endocrine system, that is like fight or flight, right? So everything and anything, if you stay in that fight or flight mode, you are not allowing your body to digest whatever foods you may have in your system. When you're digesting food, it takes time. So our macronutrients, which are, for example, your proteins, fats, and carbs, they are broken down at different stages in our system. And if it is we eat too much, so if we overeat, we may have a problem with digestion, versus if we don't eat at all, we're going to have another problem with digestion. The system needs food to survive. The system needs food to be able to be broken down. And then for us to be healthy, our gut system, so our healthy digestive system, and I'm talking about from the point of mechanically breaking down the food to it mashing up inside and creating a bolus and going down into our esophagus, going straight down, getting to our stomach with our stomach acids and everything. The proteins are broken down more in the stomach with the acids, and then we have the liver trying to help detoxify and break down the fats, and then get to your small intestines, then to your colon, and then out through your anus. If it is we don't have a smooth system, if something is going on in there and it is hurting our system, we are not being able to provide nutrients to the body, to the brain, to the other organs of our body. All right? So you want to understand that the gut, the bacteria in the gut digestive system, we have good and bad bacteria. But this bacteria helps for us to digest the food. So when we have in the small intestines, when the food like proteins and fats are trying to be broken down in the liver in particular, and we have the good and bad bacteria within our small intestines trying to break down the food so that we could actually break down the molecules of the components of the food so that we could actually get the nutrients from it, so the aminos from it or the good fats from it. That is where the bacteria helps to break down the food that we eat and create it into neurotransmitters. So it's coming out of our lining of our stomachs, out of the lining of our intestines, small as and there's how we actually get the nutrients. If something is wrong with our gut, it is going to not be able to give us the nutrients that we need to eat and have to keep our immune system healthy. So if there's a breakdown going on in here, this is not going to work. Your brain is not going to work well, and vice versa. If you're feeling depressed and if you're feeling sad, sometimes the brain now triggers the digestive system to want to eat things, like the salty things and the things that we think is not, that we think is also good. We want to eat all the chocolate, we want to eat all the crackers and the potato chips and whatnot because we're depressed. So we say we are emotional eaters. And then because your brain is signaling, I want help. Something needs to help me be able to deal with this level of depression. If we're eating certain things like, I'll call it out, potato chips all the time, the nutrients from that is nil. It's not going to help us. It's more so going to hurt us. So in the third slide, I just can see here, if you have fear, if you have anxiety, or in your relationships, or you're worrying about stuff, or you thinking about things, overthinking about things, and you're eating foods that are considered sometimes comfort foods, this might deter the health of your immune system, how the foods that you actually go to buy or purchase in the grocery store, you might be compelled to buy the wrong things because you're trying to feed a depression or you're trying to feed an anxiety, and you're not too sure what to do with yourself when this happens. When this happens, we need to understand that we would end up with some level of complications. What do I mean by that? So the functional nutrition program that I have done, which was led by Dr. Andrea Nakayama, she has coined this program of functional nutrition, where she says you have to consider root and branches. What are the root causes of problems? So if you see I'm diabetic all of a sudden, or all of a sudden I have high blood pressure, or I have low thyroid or hypothyroidism, or all of a sudden I'm always having ulcers, or I have what you call this acid reflux, things like this. These things happening, and you want to figure out what are the main causes of these. You have to dig a little deeper. Sometimes it is important to understand that some of the things that you're seeing are called branches. These are just mainly symptoms that are showing up. Arthritis, inflammation is inflammation in your joints. So you have rheumatoid arthritis, you have dementia, you have all these other autoimmune diseases that come up, and you're like, what is causing this? You have to look for the root causes. And the three main root causes are genetics, digestive dysfunction, as well as inflammation. When you look at these three areas here, they have a big role to play in what are some of the medical issues that come up in our system. And in particular for mental health, for instance, if it is we are suffering with any of these problems happening or root causes happening, it can deter our mental health. It can create mental disorder. It can create immune deficiencies. So if we're not eating healthy and we're not eating the right foods for our issue or problem, so for instance, one thing, for example, I've known someone who has never been sick all their life. They've been healthy, a female, healthy all her life long. And then all of a sudden, just like that, she cries out in pain. And the doctors didn't know what was going on. And within the span of 3 years, she has been kind of like became bedridden for a little bit. They were giving her diabetic medication. They were giving her high blood pressure medication. They gave her Tums for acid reflux. So she was starting to have a whole host of symptoms, but they did not address what the problem was. What was the root cause? And it so turned out after 3 years, they told her she has an inflammatory disease. And it was rheumatoid arthritis. But it didn't change the fact that they were giving her medication for diabetes. It didn't change that they were giving her medication for high blood pressure. And all these different medications that she was put on was creating more and more side effects, just turning up all of a sudden. What did I do? I told her, do not take this medication just for a little bit. Let's find out what's going on inside of you. Let's dig a little deeper. And the first place we dealt with was the digestive system. You have probably heard of the term leaky gut. Yes? And if you've heard of that term, it's basically saying your, say for example, if you know what a strainer is, a strainer has equally sized holes in it, and you pour things out and it prevents large pieces of things from coming out of it. So you get the liquid to come out. Think of your stomach lining like that. Think of your small intestines lining is like that. Also think of your brain like that. If it is, we have a certain size, geometric size of these holes, this mesh is a certain size. All of a sudden, if you have holes in it, then the big pieces of stuff coming out of it, right? But we don't want that. Think of the lining of your digestive system like that. If it is, you have bigger holes than it's supposed to be in the lining of your stomach, of which the nutrients, the chemical breakdown of that nutrients to come out. So say protein, you want to get amino acids. It's supposed to break down to amino acids. And say, for example, the protein has 4 chemical compound parts, and it's supposed to break down to 3 to get into your system to be worked as an amino acid. But if we have a bigger hole than it was not normally, and the 4 parts get into your system, that goes through your bloodstream, and then your natural killer cells, your T cells, they would think we have an invader in our system. This invader can do us harm. What does it do? It attacks it, and it tries to help to save the area. So think of getting a cut. You know the cut will swell, it will bleed. Think of that. That's what the killer cells are doing. It's trying to save the area from the invader. But if we have a lot of food coming out in the wrong way, then we're gonna have these problems happening. Hence, our immune system starts to malfunction because it's not getting the nutrients. So if your gut is not healthy, then you're going to have efficiency in your immune system. If your if you have a deficiency in your immune system, it creates inflammation. And once you have that inflammation going, then nothing could help you. You could try to eat healthy, but it's not going to help because your system cannot process the food that it needs to process in the right way for you to get it. So guess what? You get sick, right? So if we don't deal with the gut, most of the times we always end up sicker than we think we should be, and we end up taking medication for everything except what's actually happening in the body. So I want to share with you my affirmations. Remember, I told you I have my 5 affirmations already. And I want you to understand it's not just about, okay, so what do I do next? What am I going to do about the foods that I eat? First, you have to heal. So I always go to God and I say, I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. And through him, he can strengthen me to deal with this situation. And if I of myself can't deal with it, I find help. So you pray to God and ask for help for this situation, to learn to know what to do with your body and heal it. So my affirmation has been for this year, one of these 5 here is, I am open-minded to deeper healing. I am open-minded to deeper learning. I am open-minded to being transformed. Behold, I am open-minded to being made new. So if you do the breathing exercises, if you start doing affirmations, you have started the process of healing your mental capacity already. So you are actually giving yourself the opportunity of massaging your brain through breathing and affirming that you can change what's going on with you. And you have started the process of healing. Yes? And then once you start that process of healing, you want to look at ways to help the gut-brain connection be healthy. Second tip, cook your food. Cooking your meals and taking time to bless your food. So when you have your food, even if you don't say prayers, sit down and bless the food that you have made or you are about to eat. Because that simple act of blessing your food actually activate your digestive enzymes. It actually allows for you to get saliva start to coming down through your glands. It helps you to now be able to mechanically break down your food the best way possible. It allows that activation of, blessing your food, allows you to eat slower, because we always going fast everywhere. But it helps us now to eat a little slower and actually help the digestive system get your food down and break down your food with the mechanical as well as the chemical components of eating. That vagus nerve, we could stimulate that. Oh my gosh. We can stimulate that vagus nerve by touching it and massaging it, as well as gargling. Gargling is a big thing. If you actually take water and gargle, it helps to exercise that nerve a bit. Chanting, deep breathing, we did that already. Just the idea of slowing down, it helps a whole lot by allowing you to calm anxiety, calm depression, and think good thoughts and just affirm, I want to be healthy. These are some other affirmations I have here. I am grateful to have this wonderful food. Hey, I cooked it. It's wonderful. I love selecting foods that are nutritious and delicious. So those are some other affirmations you can say while even cooking your food. All right. My body is healing by the food that I am cooking. Yeah. So you praise God that you could even cook your own food or get the nutrient, get the right foods for your body. So you want to be able to make sure and bless your food and take time to cook food. So here was the video, and I am not sure that it can play, but we're going to put that video there in the Facebook group, and it's all about eating traditional whole foods. You want high fiber foods. So high fiber foods are like split peas or prunes. I know people, my husband say prunes is for old people. I was like, no, prunes is for everybody. It's a good probiotic. You can eat these things to help you. Omega 3s fatty acids. Now, omega 3s fatty acids are very, very good for the healing and health of our brain. The more omega 3s we eat, it helps our brain activity to be boosted. So omega 3s fatty acids, think of coconut oil. Think of oh my gosh, I just had it in my head. Think of sardines. You want to eat things that are high in omega 3 fatty acids, phytochemicals, gold, greens, and red. So I like to tell people eat the rainbow. Get the cherries in. Get all the dark green leafy vegetables in. All right. The goal is like gingers and all gingers or turmeric. All these things help with reducing inflammation. And one of those, the three roots is inflammation. So you want to change the level of inflammation in your body. Keep these types of foods in your body. Vitamins and minerals. So this is big because a lot of us don't think we need vitamins and minerals, but we do. And I am not talking about the vitamins and minerals in the grocery store or in the drugstore. I'm sorry, but they are not healthy. They are normally, most of them are normally filled with a lot of sugar. We do not need that in our systems. We already have too much sugar in our food sources already. So you want to make sure that you're getting the zincs in, the Bs, all the B9s, folate. You want to get B12, D3 and K2. That combination there. We, especially if we're living in the areas where it's winter time for a long period of time, we need extra D3 in our system. K2. Obviously, the sun is the one that you want to get it from. But if you can't have it from the sun, go look for a good supplement that you can get D3 K2 combination. You actually can get K2 from kiwi. So there are some food sources that you can get K2 from, and this helps reduce inflammation. Big one for us ladies between the ages of 35 and going up. Magnesium is something we are most of the times deficient in. We need to get a good magnesium source. You can get magnesium from food. So, like if you get a lot of muscle cramping, or like when you have your menstruals and you have really bad cramps, you can eat pumpkin seeds. That's a big one. Pumpkin seeds, oranges. That has a lot of magnesium in it that you can have. Another thing, I just shared this with one of my seniors. If you get a nutmeg spray, nutmeg has like 13 milligrams of magnesium in it already. All you can do if you have a nutmeg spray, if you say your wrist hurting, you have carpal tunnel syndrome, spray that sucker. It helps draw the inflammation away from that area and you get relief. So there are many different ways that you can get your nutrients in, whether you're doing it topically or ingesting it. I will always say go back to eating whole foods. Be consistent with it. Get high fiber foods in, and it will help you a lot. So summary, God, mental health counseling, because counselors do help. Get somebody to talk to. And nutrition, knowing what your problem is and knowing what foods to eat with is important, right? All else fail, eat the rainbow. But then some foods, some people cannot eat because they may be allergic to or sensitive to. And you need to figure out what's causing that and why you can't eat certain things. So don't just say,
Hey,
okay, I'm going to
Michelle.
get everything.
Hey
Just
Michelle,
put
sorry
it
to
that.
cut you off, but someone asked where can they purchase nutmeg spray? Because I never heard of that. So where can we purchase the
Oh,
nutmeg spray?
well, I think you can get it in CVS or buy it on Amazon.
It's not food or anything, right?
No, it's a
It's
spray. It's like, say, BioFreeze. If you ever heard of BioFreeze.
yeah.
Okay, so if you go on Amazon, you should be able to find nutmeg spray. You should be able to get it from Amazon.
So Michelle, before you go on, I have a question though, because I know someone that's actually dealing with information. She's about to actually get surgery because of the carpal tunnel. Now, would
Mhm.
you recommend that surgery, or would you recommend her using like natural things to help, or would the surgery help?
Well, it's just dependent on how it came about.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, if we have an idea of what's going on inside the person, what's creating the inflammation, if we know what the root cause is, what is being damaged or what is damaged, is it the digestive system damage? Is the
Yeah.
food that they're currently eating creating that inflammation?
What in the
Uh,
hand? Because I know she works
yes.
a lot. So she okay,
Okay.
because she works a lot. She works in the healthcare. She
Okay.
actually yeah. So she's a surgical tech, and she uses her hand a lot.
Right.
So you know,
So
she actually works in the hospital, and she helps with the babies and things like that. So she's in the delivery
right,
room. So she uses her hand
right,
a lot. So what would
right.
you recommend for that? Because she's about to get surgery, but I'm like she can do natural, but she has had issues with her digestive issues and things like that, where she's had like what you call when you it's symptoms of like you have uncontrollable bowel syndrome, something like that. She has
IBS,
yes,
irritable bowel symptoms.
she
Okay.
has symptoms of like that, but it hasn't been actually like
Honestly, I would ask her to talk to me and go step by step. It doesn't have to go surgery right away, because guess what? If she has IBS, that means she has other inflammational problems happening inside of her internally.
mm,
And I'm also a chiropractic assistant. So what my chiropractor would do is he would, this same thing I'm talking about, he would tell them, listen, it's not just, inflammation doesn't just show up. It's showing up because it's signaling something else is wrong somewhere. So if
mm-hmm.
you heal your gut, guess what? You can be able to, if you heal your gut, you can be able to know when you ingest the foods and it digests properly, it goes through the bloodstream and starts healing everything else.
Michelle, someone also asked, this is in a private chat, but are your services virtual too? They're
Yes.
asking where you based at. I know you're in Indianapolis or something like that.
Yes,
Okay.
I am in Indianapolis, but my business is online. You can
Okay.
come onto my page, and what I do is kind of like a deep dive. I take my time. I do this like if I'm doing a science project. I'm sorry, but everybody is different. One of the slides you saw, I talk about genetics, and it talks about has a bio individuality. Everybody is different. Genetically, we all have connections to our former people and what medical issues they may have had. And remember Jamila talking about ancestry? That's big, because that's one of the things that I look at. Antecedents is what has been the past problems of your relatives. What has been the past medical issues that they may have encountered, and seeing how it may be connected to you. So the carpal tunnel, honestly, that's just one inflammation area point that the person have. They need to start. What our program taught me, that Dr. Nakayama said, no matter what you do, start with the gut first.
Okay.
Start healing the gut first. And then, because once you start doing that, there are some non-negotiables that you can't have. So some non-negotiables for me may be non-negotiables for you and may not be non-negotiables for Therese. So the same thing applies for this individual. They're already in a dysfunction. We are trying to prevent it to becoming in a disease state. So for you to be able to do that, you have to find out what's causing it. And that's like the first tier of finding out what's going on in there, and take out the non-negotiables, take out the things that you cannot be eating no matter what. Or, for example, one of the things like stress, that's a skill. Learning at that stress is a big environmental factor that creates a lot of inflammation in our bodies. How can we change that? What do we do? One of the skills, breathing techniques. So that's why I said it's not a one and done thing. It's not just about exercising. When I talk about the carpal tunnel via the chiropractor, the same concept holds. He's going to look at that person and they would adjust the area. But my chiropractor, I could close my eyes and say, he would say, you have to do an anti-inflammatory diet.
Okay.
What is an anti-inflammatory diet? Get rid of the processed foods. Do the same thing that I said. Whole foods. Go back to the high fibers. The high fibers will help you digest the food even more. The omega-3s will help your brain gut axis, help to clean things up and increase your metabolism so that you can start losing the water and reduce the bloating and all of that. The polyphenols, goal pretty much is one, ginger, turmeric. Those two are like, those are gold, literally, because ginger, for instance, is high in zinc, which helps reduce inflammation. Turmeric also reduces inflammation, but some people cannot take too much turmeric. Again, you have to find out what's going on with that individual. What is their genetics like? What certain foods they shouldn't be doing? Because some people say, but I do that and it never helped me before. Because it probably is something that you can't do or use based on your background. And then we try to send people to do tests and stuff, but you always start with healing the gut first, regardless of what's going on. You must start with that. And that's why I chose the one thing that I wanted everybody to take part in is my spring cleanse, which actually I'm starting one on Monday. It's a 5-day cleanse. And what this cleanse is about is learning how to clean your liver. Your liver is one of the largest internal organs that helps our body detoxify, take out toxins from our body, help our body be able to break down fats and proteins, and it helps to eliminate toxins from our body. But if the liver is being overworked by eating a whole host of processed foods, guess what? It can't detoxify nothing. It can't do anything. However, if you have lost 90% of your liver and you try to heal and keep 10% of your liver healthy, it's going to work for you. And how we keep it healthy is by cleansing. And this cleanse is pretty much a matter of not eating certain foods for 5 days. Some people do this cleanse. Again, it's all depending on what's going on with you. And I have a workbook with this cleanse whereby you can read what is a cleanse for, why we do it, how long we're going to do it for, and what are the benefits of a cleanse. And once you do this, I'm not saying you're going to be healed. Whoo, right. Again, it's all depending on what's going on within you. But I love spring because it allows you to think fresh, new beginnings, cleansing your system. Give your liver a break. Give it some love. Where is your liver? If it is, you can right now touch on your right side, touch your rib cage, the lowest part of your rib cage. And if you touch that on your right side and you move your hand up to the middle, that whole area is where your liver is located. Simple thing like massaging your liver, giving it some love, just like the vagus nerve, giving it some love, breathing. All these things help us to cleanse it. But the biggest thing is the food that we eat. That is the biggest thing, the food that we eat. So if we eliminate eating certain foods, we can help our liver to heal and then do its work of detoxifying our system and making our whole immune system, brain health, everything go healthy for us. So if you want to scan this code, once you scan the code is FXWB20. If you scan it and you get there, all you need to do is in the detail section, put in the code and you get $20 off. People, this is not expensive. You're actually getting this for $10. You're getting the workbook for $10. You get your workbook, read all up on what you want to do. Some people started spring break this weekend. Some people started it next weekend. I say go get your food, get on this cleanse. I'm telling you, I did it last month for the week of February 20th, and it was a blessing to me. It was a blessing to me. So try it out. Just scan the code. You can get that spring cleanse there and go through it, because it's not just about the food that you eat. It's also all the activities that you do. So adding in the breath work, adding in the massages, being able to go outside and walk. So you want to be physical. You don't want to not be physical. You want to get moving. So it's always a holistic thing, guys. It's not just doing one thing. You want to eat right. You want your mindset right. You also want to move, because you are now helping your body be healthier for a longer time. All right. So I just want you to understand that the more we think about healing our gut, the more we are able to have less anxiety, less depression, and we can be able to help stay healthy for a longer period of time. So I really thank you guys for listening in, and I'm hoping that you be able to glean from the message, the information shared. And you can find me on IG. You can email me, or you can get onto my web app. Again, just check me out. I am the one that will take 1 or 2 clients, because I really want to focus on what I'm doing.
Thank
I
you.
don't do a lot of people. The sprinklers, anybody could do that. But when it comes to really digging deep and diving in to find out what's going on with you, I take my time. I take my time on that. So I want to thank you all for listening in and checking out my web app and subscribing. Love you guys. Love the energy. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Michelle. And make sure you guys go and check out all the panelists featured on Michelle's podcast. Tell us a little bit about that real quick, and where they can reach the podcast. Also, repeat the code, please. Someone is asking to put the code in the comments. I'm doing that now, but can you just please repeat it for those
Yes.
who
So
may need
it's whenever you get on the page, so you see a QR code on the message here. The code you're going to put is F as in Fox, X as in xylophone, W as in well, B as in being, 20. Everything in one. FXWB 20. So once you scan that code and you get to that page, you're going to go into details section or the detail tab. You will see a detail tab. Put that promotional code in, FXWB20. Then you join the community and let us heal together, people. You'll see there, I already have a video up and it's describing what the cleanse is about. You can click the link to get your Google workbook. Once you've done this link, just let me know, and I will direct you in terms of how to get your Google workbook, and I'll share it with you. But it's all about getting the information, and when you do it, get it, execute, people. Because you could get it, you could get something free, but if you don't execute, you're wasting your time. So please execute. Make sure and get it done, because the only way you could see that it's going to work for you is by doing it, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So go ahead and add some flames in the comment. Let us know with your words how you enjoyed this amazing presentation. It was full of information for the visual learners. So we came with the heat today. We came with the message. We came with some value, some knowledge, and it is for each and every single one of you who are able to utilize it and add it to your toolkit. There are different methods, so each and every one of you guys are able to apply it to your life and to your situation. And again, we appreciate you. We are going to segue over to Coach Jasmine, and she's coming with the energy, guys. So, we've been sitting here for quite some time. We've been sitting here for the 2 days. So it's time to move our body, time to shake out our hands, do some of this, get your energy up for her, because she loves a lot of energy. Take your hand in the air, clap your hands, pump it up in the air, because we know that this is about to get some energy moving our body, and flow and movement is so essential to the healing of the body and just to the vibration that we give. So I welcome her, I celebrate her, and I'm excited to see what she has to offer us today.
That's y'all, because I'm sitting over here having a hard time trying to sit my butt here for as long as I have been. Y'all, I'm like a little kid, okay? I ain't gonna say I got ADHD, but I got a lot of energy, okay? So see, it has been crazy, but I appreciate y'all. So I hope y'all gonna get up. Michelle and Trish, y'all gotta get up and do this with me, okay? I can already say, y'all can't just sit down and think y'all gonna watch me do this. Y'all gotta get up and do this too. Now, I will play club music from where I'm from. Like, they have this thing like Jersey and Baltimore.
Girl, I got you. I even have my daughter here with me. We got you, girl. We got you.
All right, good. So I'm gonna play house music. I'm gonna go to house music, okay? And I like this because it's universal, okay? So I need y'all to vibe, and I'm gonna keep it beginner friendly, okay? We're not gonna do like really crazy like I would do in my classes, okay? Now, y'all ready? Okay, now before I start any session of class, I always start with an affirmation. Y'all know I'm really huge on affirmations, okay? Really big on that. So when I count to 3, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, I am, and y'all finish it. And who's over here, type it in the chat, okay? So 1, 2, 3, I am. Hold on. Michelle and Trish, y'all gotta answer that. 1, 2, 3, I am. I can't hear y'all. Come on. Unmute yourself for a second. 1, 2, 3, I am. And do y'all see the abs? So y'all know what I'm giving, okay? So 1, 2, 3, I am.
I am.
No, I gotta finish it with an affirmation. I'm sorry. I should have been more specific. 1, 2, 3, I am. What you say? I am amazing. I am something. All right, 1, 2, 3, I am.
I am amazing.
Yes, you are. Okay. So I hope y'all see I'm giving abs. So this is the type of things that I'll be doing all day, every day. Okay, y'all ready?
All right. Let's do this.
All right, come on. Move that body in. So just start with a jab and step, okay? It's gonna be like 10 minutes, probably less, okay? Come on, jab and step. Jab and step, abs is tight, okay? Half a L, come on. Make sure that fist is strong. I want it tight. Now I want you to step. Hey, good job. I see you, Michelle. Now take it wide. Come on. Take it wide. Hey. Take it wide. Hey. Take it wide. Hey. Come on. Abs is tight. Come on, Tracy. Come at the gym. Make sure them abs is tight, okay? Suck it in. We don't let up on that. We don't let up on tight abs, okay? All right? Now, like Michelle said, okay? Now, you make sure your gut is good enough in the kitchen, but you
Yeah.
strengthen your abs
You gotta
at the
move.
gym, okay? Well, I work out at home, all right? You ready? Come on. Hey, hey, hey. All right, now pivot. Come on. Pivot, 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 pivot. I want you to pivot your body. Make sure your abs is tight. Twist, twist and turn. Twist and turn. Twist and turn.
Let's go.
Right,
Come
breathe.
on.
Come on. Hey, breathe. Come on. Breathe. Good job. Keep it going. Come on. Hey. All righty. Alright, come on. Up, down. Stay in that squat position and go up and down. Good job. Come on. Hey,
Let's go,
daughter.
kid. I hope you're moving.
Hey, daughter. Come on. Now stay low. Come on. Get in that squat position. Stay low. Hey, Michelle, look at you.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey. Come on. Ow.
Let's do this.
Come on. Hey. Come on. All right. Now hook. Come on. Hook. Hook. Pivot. Hook. Pivot. Hook. Pivot. Hook. Pivot. Abs is tight. Woo. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Bring it around. Make sure them arms are strong.
Yeah.
Make it strong. Come on, Trixie.
There you going, girl.
Make it strong. Hey. All right, breathe. Come on. Now, I'm going to change it up. We're going to work abs. Arms straight up. Arms straight up. Now, knees up. Knees up. We working abs. Abs is tight. Come on. Breathe. This is your breather. This
Yes.
is your breather.
Breathe.
Good job. Breathe. Knees is up. Knees is up. Come on.
Let's
Girl,
go.
whoopee. Yo, come on. Bring the knees up. The higher, the better.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
higher, the better. Good job. Good job. I see you, Michelle. Yeah, bring them knees up. Come on.
We
Knees
get that
up. Come on. Come on, knees up. Come on, knees up. Bring your knees up. There you go.
Let's
All right,
go.
we'll switch it up. I want you to grab that drum. Now, bang that drum. Come on, hey. Bang that drum. Come on. Hey, step out. Bang that drum. Arms is up. Hey, come on. Bang that drum. Have fun.
Yeah.
Hey, like we going to the club. We at the club. Come on. We got a club at my state called Melbourne. We at Melbourne. Come on. Woo! And we gonna start back from the top. With some jabs. Come on. With some jabs. Let's go. Come on. Breathe. 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 Now speed it up. Come on. Bring it forward. Hey. Take it back. Bring it forward. Take it back. Bring it forward. Hey. Take it back. Come on. Bring it forward. Woo. Take it back. Hold it. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Give me them jabs. Give me them jabs. I want them strong. Yeah, Tracy. Come on. Woo. Come on. Now uppercut. Uppercut. Come on. Uppercut. 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 Come on. Uppercut. Hey. Come on. Woo. Good job, ladies.
Keep going.
Hey. Now hook it. Come on. Hook. Hook. Come on. Bring it around. Pivot. Legs is tight. Bring it around. Ow. Come on. Ow. Ow. Come on. Uppercut again. Come on. 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 Hey. Come on. Hey.
Yeah,
Good job.
that's it.
Woo! Breathe. Come on. Come on, breathe. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Woo!
Good job. Love it, love it, love it.
Good job, ladies.
Good job.
That
You
was
got kids
beginner friendly.
moving.
That was amazing. That was
It
amazing.
was.
Let us
Told y'all
know in
less
the
than 10
comments.
minutes.
Let us know that you enjoyed that. I had a little delay on my end, but delayed is not denied. Let's
That's
go.
all right. It's all right. You still was moving, so it was great. Really good.
Yes.
Good job, guys. Good
That
job.
made us
Good
feel
job.
good. We are awake. We are alert.
Yeah, I
Let's
feel
go.
better now. I might have to stand up now for the rest of this time.
I know,
I
right?
appreciate y'all.
Meet with her Wellness Weekend 2-day talk, guys. Let's go. This is what it's about. This is what the healing journey, the health and wellness journey is all about. Talk to us, Jazz. Tell us a little bit more about what you do and what you have to offer.
So, my name is Jasmine. I'm everyone's health and fitness coach. And I help transform bodies from the comfort of your own home, okay? And I request you, I ask you, okay? I ask you to come and join the Homegrown Institute, okay? Where again, body transformations happen at home, okay? As you can see, I'm here, okay? I was able to lose 75 pounds from home, and I want to help you do the same, okay? I had high blood pressure at the age of 28. Actually, before that, high blood pressure, okay? I was underlying diabetic. I had really bad acne, and I was able to reverse all of that just from, like Michelle said, eating whole foods, okay? No, I didn't take no supplements, no nothing, okay? I changed my relationship with myself and food, and I got it there, okay? I've been able to help women over the age of 40 transform their body, get abs, okay? Transform their body, help them create a better relationship with their self and food. And again, I want to help you do the same, okay? I have two programs that I have going on right now. I have a 13-week program, New Body Who This program, okay? And I'm actually going to extend it for 17 weeks to whoever takes action and sign up for it, okay? I also have an 8-week program, New Body Starter Kit, okay? And where in that program, in these programs, I'm helping you create a better relationship with yourself and food, okay? We got meal prep sessions, you got custom meal plans and custom meal plans, you got a custom grocery list every week, okay? You got bi-weekly coaching calls with me, okay? Where we're talking about how you feeling. You know, we are setting goals so that you can create a better lifestyle for yourself, especially for my women that's very, very busy, okay? Because I know when I was in my process, I was working 7 days a week. Yes, 7 days a week, 2 jobs, trying to transform my body, and I did it all natural. And again, I want to help you do the same, okay? So I'll have all my information in the chat where you can find me at Instagram. Say Your Fitness is actually my fitness brand, and so I encourage you to come join me and my clients in the Homegrown Institute, okay, where body transformations happen at home. And I'm talking about abs, baby, 6-packs we got over here, okay? So I appreciate it. We have fun, okay? Now, not only do I do workouts like that though, but we add strength training. So we add weights to our chair. I also got chair workouts that I do. I have a lot of workouts that I created, and all these are workouts that I created on my own. So it's chair workouts, resistant workouts. I'm a cardio girl. I like to move, so it's cardio with strength training with weights. So we have a really, really good time virtually. So I join you to come join me in a Homegrown Institute. I'm actually gonna space off some time in my calendar to have some free one-on-one coaching with you guys for basically consultation. So again, get with me, inbox me. Let's get your weight loss journey going, okay? Look, it's a journey, not a race. I got you, okay? Let's get it started. I appreciate y'all so much for joining us today. Let's go.
Listen, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Don't play
Listen,
with it, okay? Don't play with it. Don't
it
play
is a
with it.
phenomenal time. I hope you guys got value. Like, come on. Like, did we bring it or did we bring it? Like, let me know how you enjoyed each and every person that came here to share time and space with us. Just know that we all truly, truly, truly appreciate each and every single one of you. Um, Next, we know time is of essence. We're coming down to closing and we're almost on time, Michelle. Do me one favor. Ooh, please show Jasmine's banner so that they can have that visual. We're also going to add it into,
You're gonna have to you
yeah,
have to
I'm going to
bring
do
it
it.
up. Yeah, there it
For a
is.
second there, it all disappeared in the back.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
here we go. This is Jasmine's amazing. Look at talent. Look at body.
Okay, look, that's me. And now, you know what? I'm gonna actually post my weight loss pictures in the group as well too, so you guys can get a visual. That's me in the pink, but that's actually my client on the right. On the actually, that's my client. It's one of my clients' picture, like before and after, and that's just really a month. And with us working together, she was able to lose a lot of inches. And again, like
Right.
me, you know, it's about you creating a better relationship with yourself and food. You know, we see it's keto. Like I didn't try keto, I didn't try low carb diets, but we forget that these things are tools. Like intermittent fasting, I feel like it's the time and place for those. I'm not really big on fasting. I mean, like I said, it's time and place for that. But again, these are tools. So what I want to do is help you create a better relationship with food. You know, so that way emotionally you have what it takes to, you know, end this journey, because I'm just going to start it with you, but you know you got it on your own, so I'm going to make sure I prepare you right. So again, I got
Shame.
y'all the Homegrown Institute. Like I said, I got 2 programs going on right now, and that's listed. And again, I'm going to actually show some pictures of my clients and myself, my journey of how my body was able to transform in the time that it did, because I actually started my journey in November of 2019, right before COVID hit. So my transition was going through COVID. I lost weight through COVID, lost the job, all these other things, great grandfather dying
All
and
of
things
great
like that.
you.
And still was able to transform. And I would say I started my journey in November. By January, I was in clothes that I could not fit. I was back in my size like 5 clothes. Okay, I was in I started like 194. I was like an extra large, 1X, and I got back to actually being extra small. Okay, so I really want to help you do the same thing, whatever. And again, it's about getting you to your own version of what healthy is, because you may not want to be extra small. You want to be in a size 8, and you were like a size whatever where you starting at. So again, it's about you getting to the best version of yourself, and that's what I want to help you do. And I really do appreciate y'all for coming on through with us. It's really been a great 2-day event. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That was amazing. And you know, we cannot end this. We have a surprise for you guys. We have some amazing guests that's going to come on and introduce themselves. In fact, it's the giveaway. Is it recipient or what's the word I'm looking for? Team?
I mean, well, you hold on, because these women are actually giving away the giveaways, right?
They're the givers.
Yeah, the
Right. All right.
giver.
So
The giver.
actually, you know what, y'all?
Yes.
We
the
gonna create a word.
sponsors, the
They the
offerers.
giveawayers, okay?
Right.
These women are the giveawayers,
They give
okay?
it away.
They giving it away.
So we already gave away one gift, and we're gonna pull them up here, and we're gonna talk about the first giveaway, and then we have the other giveaway that we all mentioned. That wait, I think I pulled her up.
I'm the one doing the slides. So if you
Yeah, I saw.
yeah.
So I'm pulling them up, guys.
We
Just
got
bear
some
with
people
me.
in the background too. My phone is dying, guys. Hold on, family. My phone is dying.
I'm hoping I'm able to host all of us on the screen.
You
Now,
should be able to. You definitely should be able to.
the other slide. Michelle, please, for the career coaching. Dean, how are you doing? Just
I'm
unmute yourself.
good. I am
Um,
good. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. No, I'm doing
Please,
amazing.
can you move
The com the
comment?
comments. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
the
trying to.
Facebook user comment. If you move that, we
Yeah,
can see her.
I'm trying to do that now.
Okay, thank you.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yay.
Okay. So we want to welcome Coach Dean in the building. She was so gracious to offer her services just to help, another person, another woman, another individual, um, to elevate to their next level. And we had an amazing winner. She has been so, heartfelt. She's been connecting with us in our DM. She's been sharing the post on social media. She has been sharing to her community. She has been in the comments, just encouraging, just giving us value, just showing her presence and sharing it with us and letting us know that she is there and she's having an amazing time with us. So she won. Her name, go ahead and release it. No far, but I want you to put her first and last name up so Kadeen can recognize her. So she's gonna hit you up
Yeah.
as well. But I want you, Kadeen, to kind of tell her or tell us, the audience, a little bit about yourself and about this voucher we have here.
Sure. Well, I only caught a couple of glimpses of this summit. So, Therese, there is the replay available, correct? Because the amount of gems and things that were dropped in here, I'm like, I don't want to miss. I need to go back and watch. So I'm hoping that I can catch some of the replay. But I just want to thank you so much for hosting such an amazing event for these beautiful women. So my name is Kadeen Cooper. I'm based in Toronto, Canada. I am a career and life transition coach, and I work with you women using a very holistic approach. I help you to regain your clarity on your career or your life goals and reclaim your self-worth as well. So I'm helping you to transform from what I was living in the mundane to showing up as your unapologetic and fierce self. And my mission in life right now is really to help women create a career and a life that's filled with fulfillment, with passion, and with purpose. So I am so excited to work with the winner that's been selected. You will get 1 hour of free coaching with me, which is a value of $250. And if you want to continue on the journey, we can talk about that later. But really, it's about you bringing whatever topic, whatever challenge that you have to the table. And we will spend an hour just kind of unpacking that and creating your own unique blueprint or roadmap to help you to overcome and so you can thrive in the rest of 2023 and beyond.
And we appreciate you and she was so excited. She was like, yes, my business is about to blow up. So this is a divine alignment. This is amazing that she was able to get an opportunity to win this voucher. I believe in supernatural exposure and success in all of our lives. And this is absolutely the start. Did you mention how everyone can reach you for those of you who didn't win today, but you do need her services?
Oh, so for sure. So you can find me on LinkedIn, those of you that are on LinkedIn, under Kadeen Cooper. And then Facebook and IG, I'm the most active on, I would say IG as career coach _K.
Appreciation. So I thank you so much. This is real quick, guys, because we know we are all busy ladies and these ladies have commitment in other places as well. So we just really wanted to honor this space and just to show face, right? And to show appreciation to your gesture and just making yourself available. So we thank you, Kadeen, love you, and we will definitely talk. Add your information in the Facebook group here, and then we will definitely get the word out for you as well. I'm just removing, guys, and then we are going to bring up our next amazing giver. Hold on, sorry, where is she? She's not new to us. She was one of our guests of yesterday's opening ceremony, and she also had something to offer us. And this is Jamelia with her medicine. Welcome back, Jamelia. How are you doing today?
I am well. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me see if I can go up on camp. I'm on my phone. It's kind of small here. Oh, there I am. Okay, there I am. Can you see me? See if I do it this way.
Yes, we can see you.
Okay. Hi,
Okay.
everyone. Thank you guys so much. I was in and out of today, and it was Michelle. You on fire. You definitely on fire. I was connecting the gut health to my own the womb area, so a lot
Yeah,
of pent up energy that's held in there. Yeah, it was all connecting
it's
for me.
all connected. Yes, it
I
is.
appreciate your knowledge. So I just want to hop on real quick. Yes, I'm offering a free master class next week Thursday, tapping into the Orishas, tapping into the powers of the Orishas. So in that master class, you'll learn about four of the Orishas that I work with. And if you're a woman that is looking to tap into your divine feminine energy, if you're looking for ways to connect with your ancestors, this master class is for you. If you're finding your spiritual sovereignty is low, you're trying to connect with yourself more on a higher level, this masterclass is for you. We look at also the African spiritual religion of Ifa, just a little bit, just so you can get a general understanding of the foundation. And yeah, I'm offering it here for everybody. The link is in my bio. I'll also drop the link in the comments for all those who are interested and want to come out. I am having, after this masterclass, my program Sacred Alchemy is being launched the third week in April. So that will give everybody an opportunity to really go deeper into their spiritual healing. We look at a lot of medicines such as herbal medicines. We look at a lot of medicines such as our own medicine within our hands, our grandmother's hands. We cut down some generational patterns and curses. So it's more of an in-depth 4-week group coaching program, and then 3 months of one-on-one coaching with me. So it's technically 7 months. And I'm going to be offering a special discount for whoever is listening on to today and yesterday's broadcast. So you'll get 20% off of the original price of that program with the code, and I'm just going to say lead WH. So that would be lead with her. Yeah. So lead WH will be the promo code. If you put that in, and we'll have a conversation. I have free 20-minute coaching calls as well that you can connect, and we'll go a little bit deeper.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. No
It's a
problem.
delay for me. Sorry. Thank you so much for that, Jamelia. We truly appreciate that. You guys, again, we are going to post this in the group so you guys have access to it. Follow the steps. Yeah, follow the steps, and we are going. Where's the Jasmine? Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm charging my phone up.
No problem. Were you able to enter the codes? Because we are going to talk about the next, not the codes, the names. I see so many action today, yesterday. The looking at even who answered the or did their assignment rather. I apologize. And and followed the steps, because all your names are being entered now. I mean, I really think I should have put the speaker's name in here as well, because I mean, we deserve a getaway, but nonetheless, anybody who's grabbing this amazing giveaway will definitely probably take us, and we will definitely book that flight and go with you. Here is the host, guys, the host of this amazing property. She's gonna come on, my business bestie, my business partner, my business coach, my apology. And she's coming up here to just really tell you about this amazing giveaway of this luxury, cozy property that she has. Here's Nikisha Geddes. Hey, unmute, unmute yourself.
Sorry. I got so excited. Thank you, guys. You know what? I've been listening into the last two days, and it's amazing. Honestly, today about the gut health, like I've had sensitive gut for my entire life, right? And I've learned a lot. There's food that I shouldn't be eating that I do eat, and I know it causes a lot of problem. But today was very information, like the information was good, especially for somebody like me that need to improve in their gut health. And we know our gut is our second brain, right? So thank you for all that information. Thank you to all the speakers from yesterday and today. I didn't get up and work out. I should have. I was lazy, I'm going to admit. But I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you, Trees, for hosting such a wonderful event. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nikisha Geddes. I think now I can say I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have a few different business. One is where I support individual with disability. I'm a behavioral consultant. The other one is where I do a business startup, where I help new business owners to start their business, and I focus on the structure of your business, and get it going so that you're sustainable throughout, the endeavor of your business. And my new business is why we're here today. Is that I have this amazing property in Jamaica. It's actually in a gated community near Ocho Rios. For those of you who know Jamaica, Ocho Rios is one of the top attraction area in Jamaica. I am about 15 minutes away from Dunn's River Fall, Mystic Mountain, and it's brand spanking new. The development is still developing, and I'm so excited about this giveaway. So basically, we're giving away a 2 night stay. So if you're visiting your family loved one, you could go there and with them. The home actually it could I sleep about 10 people. Or if you're choosing to go to Jamaica and you want to book a flight or a vacation, you could book, like, say, 5 nights, you get 2 night free. 4 nights, you get 2 night free. So either way, you're benefiting, and you and your family could go and enjoy this space, right? And this voucher, I'm honestly, I'm going to be generous because I know with money and everything, you have about 1 year. So 1 year from today's date um, to accept this. The only exception is major holidays, Jamaican holidays, not North America holidays, Jamaican holidays, only because that's busy season. But any other time, feel free. I know Teresa's going to give the information out to contact me, and yeah, and we'll honor this voucher. And I am delighted to be your host, and I'm very excited about this, right? Because honestly, it's a beautiful space. I just came back on, when was it? On Monday. I just came back on Monday, and I really don't want to be here. I just want to be back in paradise. It's one of those places where it feels like you're in Florida in the middle of Jamaica. The
Y'all
builder
sure
is
the speakers can't get to go to this because I want to win this. This sounds like I need
Wow.
to be in Jamaica.
honestly, the developers are Canadian, so the homes is like Canadian standard, which is what I love the most. The neighborhood is very quiet. It's mostly North American. They target North American and English residents, so there's no locals there really, and most of the people are there are overseas. So the neighborhood is very, 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 very quiet and just amazing. I love it. I just wish I could just stay there every day. Right? So, yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I myself can't wait to take a trip down there and indulge in that abyss, that oasis, that just and catch that vibe. It's been a while. I mean,
It,
how
it, it's amazing. And what I love about it is that it's close to the things that we want to enjoy, right? Like the beaches. Like I'm a beach bum, so I love the beach. Like Mystic Mountain because I have chronic pain. So those rides and stuff don't really appeal to me, but they appeal to my children. So I'll take my kids, right? But if I'm going on a girls' trip, that wouldn't be something that would be in my agenda, right? Depending on where you're going. So there's choices and choices, and the food, and yeah, everything. It's amazing.
wow. That's so fun. That's so fun. Let me know that you guys are truly excited. Those who I know today's Sunday, it's a very and we're very religious and spiritual. I know we are committed to our weekly engagements, but if you're here and you're watching the replay, absolutely take advantage of this place, this trip. If you're taking a trip going to Jamaica, definitely consider Hilltop Paradise, because that's exactly what it is, a paradise. And I thank you. I thank you, Nikisha. Just let the people know where, your handles and how we can connect with you, because like she said, she's also a business coach. She has multiple businesses, and very helpful and very, very, very involved in her community. A powerful community leader, and I'm just so thankful to be a friend, to have her as my accountability partner. And again, we always talk about how these events are so powerful and impactful. I met her at an event. Oh, it was
Yes.
local event.
Yes. Yes.
But we met at a local event, and we connected. And over time, over the years, because it's
We
been a
just build
friendship,
that bond.
over the years, we start forming relationship. We start building and bonding on those relationships. And now we are, networking, we're connecting, we're referring, we're supporting each other. And that's what you get from these events. Not only are you getting the gems, not only are you getting these amazing gifts and prizes and our amazing graceful presence, but you get to connect as a network and grow, heal, build, and dominate together. We're leading with her. So I thank you. Thank you so much. We are going to, I'm going to take you down now.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Oh, I didn't get a chance to speak about my handle.
Yeah, let us
Yes.
know,
Okay,
please.
so you could definitely go on IG to get more information about Ilta Paradise. Our page is Ilta Paradise 2022. You could also connect with me on IG, Get His Concept. I do post some information about the Airbnb there as well. And yeah, and on Facebook, Nikisha Geddes. And on TikTok, Get His Concept. And I'm also on, we call it YouTube. There's a lot of information about the Airbnb there as well under Nikisha Geddes. All right, so that's it.
Thank you. All right, we will see you in the comments. Thank you. All right, everybody. So if you can, Michelle, just pull up my slide one more time, and then we're just gonna kind of go. We had an amazing 3 hours, and this is phenomenal. I just want to kind of elaborate a little bit about what you're getting here for that 50% off. I only do clients maybe 2 times out of the year, and we're going in that season. I only take a few of of you, 10 to 20 people that I can be able to work with you throughout the course of 3 to 4 months. Some people, they may need 6 to 12, depending on what the need may be. But this 30-day, you and I are going to be working together closely. Normally what it looks like is we work with persons individually, and we customize your lifestyle and your walk and journey towards wellness. Everyone is unique to their needs. Go through detoxification, we go through workouts and exercise, or we are doing the mindfulness and healing work from within, and just really changing and shifting our habits, our lifestyles, aligning with our goals, and making sure that we are in alignment with what we say we want to be and want to become. After that, we also meet in groups. So not only am I available to you weekly, and you have access to my private number and stuff that you can reach out to me when you're going through any episodes or burnouts, or need clarification, right? But we will meet in situations and circumstances like this, where we're having annually or quarterly live events, but also within the village, within the community itself. I show up each and every time to just really give value, and to make sure that I'm providing you access with the information that you need. So we go through challenges, right? I have jump rope that we've been doing for a few years, that I do both on Instagram and both offline behind the scenes. But we're coming into the time where we're jumping in what we call the 30-33. So it's 30 days, 3 months, and taking those products, right, and making sure that you are healing that body, taking that time span to do just that. And we're jump roping. Some people like to do dance, some people like to do lift weights in the gym, others do walking, and we are not really you know isolating you to just any one method of moving your body. But jump rope for me, I don't know if you guys remember jump rope or jump rope for heart. That was my favorite what do you call it, exercise or activity that my school used to bring forth back in the days. And to this day, I'm still doing that. When I didn't, or when I wasn't a fitness person, when I wasn't into fitness activities, jump rope was the easiest hit. It works the full entire body, it helps the heart, and it really gets me energized and keep me going. I feel absolutely good. The past, like last year, we jumped up to 5,000 collectively online, um, on IG, right? Each session, each and every single day. So we've worked our way up to that, and I'm excited. So April and August, those 2 months are appreciation months for me. Appreciation April and appreciation August. This is where I feature you to my audience, your business, your tags, your events, whatever it is that you have on my platform. I get to feature you and have you as an interview, have an interview for you, so that you can share what you do with our platform. Again, we are growing together, right? We're building together, we're dominating together. And again, we have those resources so that we are able to heal together. After that, what is that? April, May, June, July, right? We go into our 30-33, right? And then after that, we move forward into the back end programs, courses, and materials to help you grow through our transition. As I told you, I am all about seasons. So as the season changes, so do our course in life. So that this is why my formula, my system is broken down like that, because that way we can equip the body, equip the mind, and prepare ourselves for that shift. And look at this beautiful amount of amazing network connection that's here. If I don't fit, there's so many other people who will fit for you, so that you can grow and heal together. So thank you, each and every single one of you guys. 3 hours, we did it. 2 days, we did it. You are experiencing history in the making. What do you say, Jazz?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm charging my phone up, but but it was really a good turnout. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm thankful we did it.
Ashe, we did it. We did it. So the replay is here for you guys. Again, thank you for your time. I'm looking for Jazz's post, and then that's it. We're going to end it, guys. So have yourself a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and let us know. Continue to communicate. We will be in the group here. We will be accessible. Each of us follow our pages, follow us, and we'll have something as a surprise for you. Who knows, coming up shortly. So that's it, guys. Anybody else have anything to say? Find me at Becoming Trees, TRICE, Becoming Trees on Instagram. Follow me here on Facebook, Smile Fitness by Therese, TRICE, TRICE. You can visit my website at Smile Dynasty, smiledynasty.com.
Yes, I do hope everybody had a wonderful time. I sure did have a wonderful time here with Jasmine and Latrice and the other guest speakers, Jamila, Miss Juliet, and the givers. We are really, really happy that this event went through. 2 days has completed, and I really want you all to understand that we are here to help you. We may come from different backgrounds, but we are all here to help you with your wellness journey. So come on, connect with us. If you can't find, this is how I like to put it. When all the doctors come together, they have a group, right? And if a doctor can't help that doctor, that patient, they refer them. That's what we need to do. We need to refer. So if you need help with something specific, let us all look at each other's gifts and see where we could help people dig deeper and get things done. All right. And I am so happy for all those who listen and tune in. Yes, do listen to the replay again. And we will always be here to drop some gems for you, for sure. Blessings to everyone.
Jazz, did you wanna? I see you sent me the wheel.
I mean, we can go live on another time if you know,
Yeah, we're
if we
gonna
like.
go live outside of this, and we're gonna announce the winners, guys. So guess what? You can't come back. Just so you come
Yeah.
back. Just so
Yeah,
you
we
keep
could do
on
that.
coming.
And I'm also giving away some services as well. We didn't get to that. But that'll be a part of the surprise as well. So we'll see you guys soon. So make sure you guys are following us on our IG, because that's most likely where we'll be going live at. We'll most likely come back in the group as well too. But just make sure you're following all of us and things like that. So yeah, we'll be back. Thank you,
Back.
thank you, thank you.
Have an amazing Sunday, guys. Love you guys. If no one told you that today, love yourself first. Self-love is your first love and your God love. Have an amazing day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.